jumping right into it today. Because I'm late.
What's your name, cowboy?
Inside. Very loudly. I saw your text.
I
Hello?
had such a day. They ended up not needing me at the place I was placed at today.
I'm gonna go up on stand as a witness.
He didn't even know his own name. He had to guess.
No, I'm looking.
He's not gonna ask.
What's
You
your
have to
name?
guess your own name.
He has to.
Dion.
She's not as
What?
anxious about this one.
Dion. D-I-O-N.
He's gonna ask me things
Clear.
that
Dion what?
related. Like I'm very worried.
Dion
I don't know how this is
Benedy.
gonna go.
I feel like he
Sound familiar?
shouldn't be allowed to do that.
They're gonna.
Well, I'm sure a
I'm
lot of
kinda
people have
famous in
similar
the-
if
accents.
they do anything like that.
Kind of famous in the interior design department.
Yeah, he would just be
Are
fucking
you?
the case. I'd like to think he wouldn't do that.
I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Anyway, officer, I was wondering, what are the odds
I'll
you
do it. I'll be your
would I be able to get a
co-counsel. I know
mobile phone
nothing
in
about
here?
law, but I have
That's okay,
watched
I've already
many
written down the
cases.
questions
Not
for
a
you.
question for
Hell
me.
yeah, okay.
Who would I have to talk to?
I have
I'm
the
so
judge.
not
fancy
prepared.
outfits that are good for court, not this one. I'm being
Plural?
cozy today.
I
But
literally wrote down
I
word
mean,
for
at
word
least
what
one
to
of 'em.
say. So
Could you point me in the
It goes
direction,
relatively
Governor?
smooth.
lay it on me.
316.
You asked
Right
me,
here?
were you on duty on this
I'm just gonna
time,
send
at
it
this day? And I'll be
Were-
like,
were
yeah,
you-
homie.
Were you
Oh.
on duty?
Give me a second. I
to
understand.
Would you pass on a message, Governor?
Hello.
We're by Burger Shop.
Would I pass on a message?
Looking good, Emerson.
Not trying to make you a messenger or anything, it's just that
You always look
I
good.
wish not to
Thank
walk
you.
up to the top of the
Are you
whole
scared?
Well, yeah. The
Don't
judge
be
is
scared.
Okay, defense counsel, get up here.
302 code 6 South Arsenal.
I'm gonna put him in the box.
316, we're at the scene of it. We saw nothing coming past Burger Shop. But we have nothing going north. They probably went. If anyone did leave, there's nothing on.
Of course, Emerson's fucking involved in this one too.
Yeah, we were watching the highway the entire time. Nothing shot up north of Magellan, Del Perro, Equality Way, or Bay City Ave. So, yeah, so nothing at Burger Shop. I mean, it definitely went south and then went east towards Viceroy.
2 days in a walk, Robert Birch. What are you saying to me? No,
How,
it doesn't. He's
okay,
not
how
wearing
do we
socks.
think she's gonna victim blame Harvey this time? In her closing.
If he didn't want his fingers cut off, he shouldn't have died.
He didn't want his fingers gone. He shouldn't have decayed.
Oopsie. Hi, James. I'm in court.
Okay, my opening is
Just real quick, would you be free to do the
closing
interview
probably
after
not as
court?
good, but
Potentially.
Okay, let me know how it goes.
Alright, we'll do.
hi, Dotty.
Bye.
Alright, bye.
I need ATC Channel 1 right now. Potential Frogger pickups at
Oh,
LSA
nice.
Channel 1.
Ew, you
Hey,
look
Dotty,
like
how's
you
it
got
going?
the suit.
I'm gonna boob my man.
Where are
today.
her clothes?
What do you mean?
What is that shirt you got
Oh.
underneath? What is that on there?
Oh, I see.
Don't
Oh,
know,
panda?
some rock chick or something. No, it's cooler than that, boo, but don't put me down.
Looks like a panda.
No, no,
Wow.
it's a rocker chick.
I'm
What?
just gonna.
Holy shit! What the?
I'm
Look
sure
at
that
him,
I'm sure
man,
that
this is a
Grayson would love that
courtroom.
outfit, but this is a courtroom.
Excuse me, this is my business professional outfit. Do you not see the blazer?
Can
Okay.
anyone pay for a stripper?
Grayson, is she here for you?
Excuse
I
me.
don't pay for it.
Okay.
That's valid.
I'm not a stripper.
Then why do you dress like one?
Well, no, I think strippers
Man,
come
this is a
wearing
courtroom.
clothing so they can take it off.
Hey, you will not.
She's-
wait, look,
she's
look,
wearing
look,
a suit
look,
jacket.
Stop. A lady walked into the courthouse and you're all picking on her. Is this cool? Ask yourselves the question.
She doesn't have a shirt on, Grayson.
And I approve.
Professional.
It's professional.
I was
It's a
saying she
business
was. I was saying she wasn't a
Look,
stripper because
okay,
strippers
stop.
come.
Of course he approves.
Here's the question. Has anybody here who's in court a lot seen James Hayes walk in with a very similar outfit?
No.
No?
Best bet's gonna be at 1.
That motherfucker won't wear a shirt either or do up his buttons. If we allow James Hayes to do it, I'm going to allow the lady to get away with it too.
If it's breeze, they're
Thank
currently gonna be
you.
around.
I've never seen James Hayes without a shirt on. Literally
I-
never seen James Hayes without
I-
a shirt on.
I'm going to
I'm
think
glad that
so
there's
so
DOC
quick
for this
because
case,
I
though.
have.
Alright, are all
always
parties
beautiful.
here
I
and
maybe didn't
ready?
eat today.
I have food. If you
No,
Defense
no.
is ready, Your Honor.
I haven't
Bran
been
hasn't
today.
Prosecution is ready.
The first time you heard them go
Alright,
by.
and we're calling this into session.
I think second.
I'll wait until Sonya gives the opening.
Day is November 17th, 2023. The time is 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and this is trial of the people, the Manny Ramirez and Dotty Cradock. The statement of charges reads as follows. On Wednesday, October 25th, 2023, officers received a 911 about a body being taken from the county morgue. Upon arrival, the cold storage containing the body of deceased Sergeant Harvey Holden was opened and the body was missing. Deputy Booga Ooga received a selfie from Manny Ramirez depicting himself and Dotty Cradock next to the body of Sergeant Harvey Holden in a hearse. A second 911 was received about a hearse at the Corleone farm. Officers discovered Dotty Cradock and Manny Ramirez steal a recycling truck and flee the scene. The body of Harvey Holden was recovered and a second autopsy was performed. Dotty Cradock was taken into custody without incident, and after a pursuit, Manny Ramirez was taken into custody. While in custody, both suspects admitted to the crimes, and Manny Ramirez stated he wanted to go up in the burglary task force ranking, so he decided to steal a body. The Unified Police Department seek justice for Sergeant Harvey Holden and his extended family and friends for this horrific act committed by the defendants. Now, before we get into pleas and requested sentencing, are there any pretrial motions to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor. Notion of entry. Isaac Wagner for the defense.
Prosecution, do you have any objection to this notice?
Your Honor, they had multiple times to bring this up onto it and enter into.
To be fair, Your Honor, he didn't realize he wasn't conflicted until today. The offer was placed several days ago, and he thought he was conflicted, and he realized it was yesterday's case he was conflicted on.
I do the classic of they already have 2, why have 3?
Another rebuttal, he's a learning lawyer who honestly just is here to learn.
In that case, he can observe and learn and discuss with you. She is right that you had time beforehand and you already have 2 very competent attorneys. So you can
Travis Triple's on duty?
To teach him. He is not to be asking questions or putting forward objections. He's just there to converse with you. Understood?
Understood, Your Honor.
All right. Are there any other pretrial motions to be heard? Prosecution, anything from you?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Then let's get into the charges. Mr. Ramirez. Can you step forward, please?
I would, but I'm in cuffs.
You are in the court cuffs, which let you to step forward into the podium.
Good. Can
step forward to the podium, please.
Clear traffic, 1-1 issue, 10-7 watching triple things.
Okay. Mr. Ramirez, today you are standing accused of the following charges. Please enter a plea of guilty or not guilty as I read them out. 1 count, felony trespassing.
Not guilty.
1 count, desecration of a human corpse.
Not guilty.
1 count, resisting arrest.
Not guilty.
1 count, evading.
Not guilty.
1 count, illegal exhumation.
Not guilty.
Okay, for record, that is a not guilty plea to all charges being faced today. Thank you, Mr. Ramirez. You can step down. Miss Cradock, please step forward. Yeah, alright, man. Move this fucking chair out my way. Okay, Dotty Cradock, today you are facing the following charges. Please enter a plea of guilty or not guilty as I read them off. 1 count, joyriding. And not guilty.
Hey,
1
everybody
count,
freeze. I got a
felony
bomb.
trespassing. Not guilty.
Nobody make a move. I got a bomb. I'll blow this shit up.
Sir.
I want that man
the-
arresting right
yeah.
now.
First,
Arrested for what?
Metal.
Hell no, you ain't
detector
arresting me,
will
bitch.
take the
It's
bomb
not
away from
me.
you,
What
so-
the fuck are you doing?
That was annoying.
It is not me. What is wrong with you? You know what? I'm suing this cop
How-
right here.
How is this case the more
What do you mean you're not a cop?
chaotic?
I don't know.
How?
You can put your hands down, Miss Cradock.
A murder trial involving Leo, Mama, Eugene.
Right.
Leo, Mama, Eugene.
Because they
and
actually
James.
show.
Going to
What?
continue.
Like,
Last
how?
I had, you
How?
pled not guilty to felony
Because they
trespass,
actually know how
correct?
court works.
Correct. Okay, the next is 1 count desecration of a human corpse.
And not guilty.
1 count illegal exhumation.
Not guilty.
1 count possession of human remains.
Not guilty.
Okay, for the record, that is a plea of not guilty to all charges being faced. Thank you, Miss Cradock. You may take your seat.
Thank you, love.
And the sentencing being requested from the prosecution today is 5 years incarceration at Bolingbrook, 5 years parole, and a $150,000 fine for each defendant. With all pleas entered, prosecution, when you are ready, please provide us with your opening statement.
thank you, Your Honor. Honorable Judge and esteemed members of the court, this case today is a sensitive one, a case that I hold very close to my heart, and a case that I may ask for a break during our time together to gather my emotions. It is my duty as a peace officer and as Harvey Holden's friend to see this through to the end, no matter what horror awaits us. This is a case of greed taken to a gruesome extreme. Since the burglary task force created our weekly top 10 most wanted, the top
Hey, I'm sorry, Your
positions
Honor.
were...
Thank you very
Take him down to the cells until
Hey, I didn't mean it.
there's a moment. I don't give a shit. Get down the cells.
Yes, sir.
Leave him
I'll go
there,
deal
we
with
will
this
deal with
Gatsby.
him afterwards.
I'll go deal with it. I'll go sort it out. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
Since the burglary task force created our weekly top 10 most wanted, the top positions were coveted by all who use their time to break into homes of family and leave destruction and loss of property.
Did not mean to do that.
On Wednesday, October 25th, Manny Ramirez took that unsatiable thirst to rise in the ranking to the next level. He recruited Dotty Cradock, and they set out to break into something much bigger than just a house in Vinewood. They broke into the county morgue, and instead of paintings or a safe, they stole the body of a fallen member of the Unified Police Department, Sergeant Harvey Holden. They took his body, placed it into a hearse, and set out to finish what they started. The once honored memory of Harvey Holden, his earthly body, was ravaged. Fingers removed, head beat so forcefully that only his eye was forced out of the body. His only eye, correction. Changing his hair into a mohawk. But the nightmare didn't stop there. They took a selfie with the desecrated body and sent it to Deputy Booga Ooga, bragging about what they had done. Manny Ramirez and Dotty Cradock attempted to escape the reality of their actions, but were eventually caught. Days later, Dotty Cradock took the mangled pieces of the loyal peace officer that she kept and placed them where she knew his loved ones would see, that the public would see. The Sonora Desert Sheriff's Office, Mission Row Police Department, and Burger Shot, giving those who would find those remnants unforgettable trauma. Greed to become the best criminal, greed to be infamous, greed to inflict pain onto others. The greedy actions of these individuals speak for themselves, and today the evidence will prove it. Justice demands to be served, and may we give those still grieving a little more peace, knowing that justice was brought today. Thank you.
Thank you,
It's a black
Corporal.
9F. They're doing a black 9F.
Defense, when you are ready, your opening statement, please.
Westbound, Red Desert Avenue.
southbound alleyway behind Bessie Avenue, bank. Southbound behind the Bessie bank. They took the small exit. Right.
Harvey Holden's passing was a tragic time.
We
I
got
think
it.
we all know this.
Eastbound through the alleyway,
And
right
today we'll hear
south,
about what
parallel
happened
to
the day
Bay City,
after.
coming out San Andreas.
We'll hear about a body being removed from the morgue,
Left,
and we will
eastbound
hear
San
about
Andreas.
it
We
returning
can
in
see the
shambles.
RPG. Driver has the RPG on their back. Continuing eastbound San Andreas.
But the thing we will definitely hear today is that my clients didn't do
Both of
any
them
of
have
it.
RPGs. All right, lovely. We're
and
continuing eastbound San
made it my
Andreas,
goal to
holding
prove that.
left off road,
Thank you.
eastbound Del Perro Freeway.
Is the vehicle A or A plus?
Thank you,
The
Miss
local 9F.
Laurier.
It's stolen. Level on for them.
Okay, prosecution, please call your first witness.
We're gonna call Corporal Lasagna, Your Honor.
Really, you're leading this car. I can lead on it.
Yes, they already flagged me before. I'm going to
And
approve you
bailiff,
from
if
this
you
early
could
anyway.
swear her in.
We're continuing southbound, Upper La Puerta.
We'll probably grab food when the defense is going, because I don't want to miss the prosecution.
Oncoming lanes.
I do.
Still oncoming lanes.
Thank you, bailiff.
Taking the Innis's turn
Deputy
off.
Ugo,
Call
when
it.
you are ready, please proceed.
All right, Corporal Lasagna, were you on duty October 25th, 2023?
Boulevard, left, northbound,
And what were you doing around 1600 UTC?
down to the old Benny's alleyway.
I was clocking in, and I got a 911 about a body being taken from the morgue.
Northbound on Power. I think that's some
Okay, so you got a 911 about a body. When you responded to that 911, what did you find at the morgue?
Northbound onto
The
Elgin.
morgue, I found a
northbound Elgin.
open cold storage
northbound
that was
Elgin,
labeled
approach
Harvey
San
Holden
Andreas.
and a body missing.
Left, westbound San Andreas.
Okay,
Immediate left,
where
southbound to the
did you go
alleyway.
after that?
Continuing right, westbound
After
out the
that,
Power,
I was
BC.
patrolling around the area trying to find
Right,
if
northbound Lower
I
Power.
could find a car that was
Right,
out of
eastbound.
place. And we received a second
Right, eastbound back in
911
the alleyway.
about a hearse and a body at the Corleone
car park
farm.
now, continuing towards southbound Lower Power.
Everyone regained southbound Power.
And did you respond to that?
Vespucci.
I did.
Eastbound Vespucci opposing.
What did you find at the Corleone Steak Farm?
Backside of ammunition, eastbound.
Upon
out to Elgin,
arrival, I
continue
found
eastbound
other
out the alleyway,
officers
left
who
northbound
got there
Elgin.
before me,
Northbound Elgin,
chasing
right, eastbound
after a
Vespucci, BC.
recycling truck with a screaming
Right, south,
Dotty
slowly
Cradock
try to
in
go
the
through the
driver's
alleyway behind the
seat,
Fleeca.
as well as a
Continuing
hearse on a dirt
right
road
west.
that had its doors
Everyone
open.
regained. Coming out to Elgin, left southbound Elgin.
Was there anyone else
Southbound
there?
Elgin, right
There
westbound
was
Olympic.
yourself,
Take the ramp
Deputy
left
Uga,
Olympic.
there was myself,
Right
there
garage,
were
guys,
two
there's
other
people there.
officers. I
Copy
believe
that,
there was
fitted.
the Nova and another female whose name I cannot remember at this time, as well as
Vehicle's
there was
fitted.
the
At a
deceased
standstill
body
facing
of Sergeant
east
Harvey
on
Holden.
Olympic. Passengers.
Okay, and where was
Passengers
that
on the
body
phone.
exactly when you arrived on scene?
It was inside of
Now
the
reversing, continue east.
hearse.
Continue east. Hit it again. There's 3 officers on scene.
Were you on duty October 30th?
RPG in his thing.
I
Focus him.
was.
What did you were you around at
Traveling
1700
south on Power,
UTC?
VCB.
I was. I had just
Alright,
clocked
we'll
in
go Olympic. You
when
ready for your turn? We'll watch under the freeway right now.
Oh, I was trying to clock in.
No visual under the freeway as of yet, but
on the
they gotta be
the
somewhere under there,
clock-in
y'all.
paper of the SDSO was a
Good to go is clear.
finger of a human.
Vehicle is 35 here?
Did you recognize his
I think
finger
they're in the
or?
R35 potentially. I'm not sure. There's a red R35
Originally,
in
it
here. I
just
need
looked
someone
like
down here to
a
confirm the
normal
black 9F
finger.
survey.
I did run the DNA and process the scene like I normally do when I find
Yep,
things
then
like
they're in the
that.
red
And
R35. Check
it
for
came
anyone
back
on foot.
to
I
Harvey Holden.
the white in the red R35.
Wow. All right, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to put up the photo of report 95884, the photo labeled "I in the toilet of Dottie's apartment." Can we put that on the projector?
If you would email me the image, I'll post it for you.
Okay.
I got it, don't worry.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Trigger warning.
Really
Very
quick,
graphic.
Your Honor, defense would request that the witness waits 3 seconds before answering for objections.
Yep, Corporal Sonia, if you can please
Yes,
pause
ma'am.
between, I would appreciate it. Thank you. All right, Deputy Uga, you have your picture.
All right, Corporal Sonia, what do you see in this photo?
This is a photo of a toilet with a human eye in it.
Can you describe the I guess the quality or the eye itself?
It appeared to be relatively fresh and well preserved. And looks like they were trying to flush it as part of it was kind of stuck.
And did you say where this? Do you know where this apartment is?
This photo was taken in Dotty Cradock's apartment after she consented to a raid.
Okay. Did you take this photo?
I did.
When was this photo taken?
This photo was taken on October 30th, around the maybe less than an hour after I clocked in.
Okay. And did you pick up the eye yourself and put it in evidence?
I did. I took the eye into a bag and I brought it to Mission Row where I processed the evidence and the DNA came back to Harvey Holden.
All right. No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Deputy. Defense, cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Hi.
Here it comes.
Hello.
So, you stated that you responded to the 911 of the body being missing from the morgue. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Was there anybody else there?
Leonova. Or Leonova. Leonova, the cop Nova. I don't remember her last name. Their names are very similar. Nova the cop.
Okay. I think it is Leonova. Was she there on duty?
Correct.
Was there anybody there visiting the body?
No.
And just a clarifying question. The body was in cold storage, is that correct?
That is correct.
I just need 1 second to speak with co-counsel.
Oh, yeah.
Take your time.
But she was also dissociating hard yesterday throughout the entire case.
Alright, I apologize.
Apparently it was all Mama's fault.
Just quickly, was there, to your knowledge, already a visitation period for Harvey Holden?
Correct.
Okay.
The day before.
Okay, perfect. Just one more quick thing. Defense has no further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, prosecution, any redirect?
I don't know what point they were trying to make there.
No, Your Honor, no.
Okay, defense, will you be recalling this witness?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
Okay, Corporal Sonia, thank you for your time. You may step down. Prosecution, when you are ready, please call your next witness.
Prosecution's next witness will be Deputy Buga Uga.
Deputy Uga. Bailiff, when you are ready, if you could please swear him in.
Please raise your left hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury, so help you NNS?
I do.
Witness has been sworn in, Your Honor.
Thank you. Prosecution, when you're ready.
Deputy Booba, were you on duty October 30th?
I was.
And what were you doing around the time of 1600 UTC?
I believe I was in the drive-through of the chicken place. I forget what it's called exactly. Outside.
Lucky Plucker.
The Lucky Plucker. Yeah, that's the one. They got great chicken there.
Being so quiet because I'm
anyone in this room
listening to
text you
what's
this
going
day?
on and typing up Veronica's impact
Yes,
statement
they
from
did.
Monday.
Yeah, they did.
Who was it that texted you?
I received a text message from Manny Ramirez.
What was in said text message?
It was a picture of him standing. I believe he was wearing like a medical gown in front of a hearse that was open, as well as with Dotty Cradock standing next to the hearse, and Harvey Holden's body was draped out the back.
The prosecution would like to request a photo be put up on the projector of report 95567, evidence labeled the photo labeled Manny Ramirez, photo sent to Booba.
Okay, 1 moment.
Yep, that's the one.
Did you notice anything about the body in this photo?
Yeah, it looked like the body had been, I mean, for lack of a better term, desecrated. I believe there were fingers missing. The hair had been, I think, done into like a mohawk. And it looked like the body had just been like completely messed up with.
Deputy Booga, did you respond to the scene where this photo was taken?
Yeah, I did.
What did you find there?
Well, after receiving that text message, I might as well have spit-taked my sprunk from the Lucky Plucker. I called over radio that I received that text. Immediately drove to the Corleone Steak Farms because I could recognize that picture was there. I found a dump truck, well, like a truck that would be used to haul like large amounts of something like dirt. Dotty Cradock was in the driver's seat. It was basically like the dump truck itself was pushed up against like a light post, something like a where a light would be at the top of it. And I believe the Manny Ramirez, the person that sent me the picture, was in the same clothing on top of the dump truck from the picture.
Did they stop when you arrived?
When I first arrived on scene, I immediately said, "Get out with your hands up." The vehicle didn't move immediately. It looked like they were having some trouble. The vehicle was like jammed right up against a pole. I ran up to the dump truck, and then the vehicle at that point started moving. They kind of like had a trouble getting going, but then I continued to say, "Stop!
Is
Stop
Grayson
moving
just
the
looking
vehicle,
at the
get
photo?
out!" And then eventually the vehicle started taking off.
Were you on scene when Dotty was apprehended?
Yes, I was.
Was Manny apprehended at that same scene?
Well, he was on top of the dump truck while it was evading northwestbound. We tried to stop the vehicle best we could. Eventually, I got my vehicle in front of it, and while it was going slow enough, and the vehicle stopped. I believe I jumped up on top of the dump truck and chased Manny off of the dump truck itself. He was, I believe, on the phone or the radio screaming for help. At that point, a pink in color club pulled up behind it as he was running on foot away from the dump truck itself, got into the vehicle, and as I was far away from my vehicle, I wasn't able to pursue that specific vehicle for very long. Just drove the direction it went.
Who pursued the vehicle?
I looked for it myself. I'm not exactly sure which officers were on scene. I know that people were dealing with arresting Dotty. I know there were people that I think went after the club, but a lot of us were out on foot chasing Manny, so I don't believe we had contact with the vehicle for very long.
Where was the vehicle seen again?
I pulled up to the Alta Street Apartments, and I witnessed someone. I found the pink club parked outside of the apartments, and I found, or there was someone running down the staircase. I believe in a big black jacket with a red sock over his head. It was clothing that I had recognized before. I had arrested Manny Ramirez in that multiple times from house robberies. He ran up to the back of the pink club. He got into the trunk. I pursued the vehicle. I don't know if it drove immediately to the rental spot, but that's where it ended up. Mr. Ramirez jumped out of the back of the pink club, ran to another pink club. Actually, I'm not sure if it was pink, but it was another club. He drove in the driver's seat back and forth. It seemed like he was struggling to get the vehicle on all four wheels. I think it was stuck on something, maybe like the front of a parking spot. He eventually gave up trying to drive the vehicle, got out, ran. I'm not sure if I tased or tackled him, but I believe I tackled him and then put him in cuffs.
Nothing further.
Okay, thank you. Defense cross-examination.
That was so much narrative that they let me get away with.
Hi, Booba.
Yeah,
Good to
that
see
was
you.
all
Hello
narrative.
there.
So, just a clarifying question. You
I
stated
feel like
that
her
you
entire argument is
placed
going to
Manny
be
Ramirez in cuffs.
the picture is not the morgue, so you can't prove that
At
they were
that
the
time,
ones
was
who
he
did it
under
and didn't
arrest?
just find him.
They still.
When I
They
put
still
him
had
in
his
cuffs,
body.
yeah.
I feel like they're grasping at straws.
Were you his processing?
That's just the
office?
argument I think they're going to try and make.
I transported him to Mission Row Police Department, but I was not the one who handled the charges for Mr. Ramirez.
Did you do anything else with him other than transport him?
I do not believe so.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Your Honor, I am requesting, if possible, from report number 95567, Manny Ramirez possessions to be placed on the board.
Which one?
I believe the first one. Yes.
Ready to check.
To your knowledge, Booba, do you know who documented this photo?
I believe it most likely would have been me. Every time we bring a suspect into custody,
when you're ready.
we document their possessions prior to putting them in the back of our police cruiser.
Okay. Did you remove anything off of Manny?
I believe I would have taken his weapons as his protocol.
Okay. So you, just a clarifying question, you probably removed his knife then, yeah?
Most likely, yes.
Did you ever run that knife for DNA?
I believe I did.
Did you find any DNA on the knife?
I do not believe so.
Okay. Did you find any
His pockets bother
DNA
me.
on him at all that didn't belong to him?
There's no organization.
No, there's not.
I hate it. I hate it. I
Can you
hate it.
rephrase the
I hate
question?
it.
Did any of his possessions?
Why
have
is it
any
scattered like
DNA
this?
on him? Like on them that didn't belong.
I don't know.
To
Why
Manny?
is his phone where it is?
He has
Not that I'm
many
aware of.
phones. Why is his phone there?
His phone should be in the bottom of his pocket. Isn't that where everyone keeps their phone?
That's where I keep my phone.
Did the police have
It's ID card, phone, radio,
visual
umbrella,
on
hair tie.
the pink club between the time of first seeing it and to Manny Ramirez's arrest?
The tents aren't even together.
Oh my god.
He just has masks everywhere.
Where did he get the fire
I did
extinguisher?
not see the vehicle the entire time.
No.
I found the vehicle again at
It's
the
actually a
Ultimate
really good
Apartment.
question.
Okay. I'm gonna speak with defense really quick.
The pocket situation is so chaotic. What the fuck?
I hate it.
I hate it so.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah, we were
tried
just talking about it. I wanna organize it.
Why does he have
tents not
so
stacked?
many rental papers?
That's why I said why are the tents not together? Why are the masks just scattered
Prosecution,
everywhere?
Anything on redirect?
Full masks.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
They could be different
To
masks.
be fair,
Yes,
I
7
have
phones.
baseball bat, chair, flashlight, binoculars, lockpick, megaphone, paint thinner, mask, hat, medical
This is
bag,
so
fire
terrible.
extinguisher.
No worries. Take your time.
Where did he get the fire extinguisher?
That's my question. Who gave him one?
The soggy rental papers. Just throw it away. Why is it there?
Deputy Booba, did you also take the hammer from his possessions?
I desperately need to think about food.
Do it.
All right, I'll be right back. I need food.
Did you look at his hands?
I'm just
to
so
see if
concerned.
They were covered in anything.
This man needs someone to organize his
I believe
life.
He was wearing
Oh,
gloves.
yeah.
He has
when he was,
7 phones.
Arrested.
7.
And they're
he
not
also
even together.
changed, So no, I don't believe I looked at his hands.
Think further, Your Honor.
The hats are not together. The masks are scattered all over the place. The rental papers are just
defense, will
scattered.
you be recalling this witness?
So concerning.
No, Your Honor.
He's got a broken VPN, a
Deputy
broken
Uber, you may
radio,
Step down. Thank you for your time.
just a random guitar.
Prosecution, will you be taking this time to go over evidence, or will you be doing that in your closing?
We can do that in closing if you'd like. I'm fine with either.
I hate it.
Okay, whatever is easiest for you.
We'll just go over a couple of pieces of evidence now then. And
All right.
I'd like to bring up the People See, the autopsy report of Harvey Holden, October 25th. In said evidence, it talks about how blunt force trauma was used. And there's also known that multiple reasons of how body parts can be taken off of people. And I'd also like to reference that in comparison of the People's B, the autopsy report of Harvey Holden, October 25th, the differences between the two, of how 3 fingers were taken as well as an eye. That is the only evidence that we'd like to reference today,
Okay.
or bring up specifically.
Thank you very much. With that, do you rest?
The prosecution rests.
Okay, defense, are you ready to go, or would you like a brief recess?
We'll take a recess, Your Honor.
Okay, 5-minute recess. Reconvene at 20 minutes to the hour.
I am so sorry that I have to have you guys look at these photos.
The most painful one has been this one.
This one's the most triggering, honestly.
It's very triggering, isn't it? How is it not
Yeah.
so organized?
That's what we said!
And
Why
one
is
of
the
those
rental
rental papers
papers at
goes
the
back
top?
to the hearse, but I couldn't prove it because I didn't have his papers at the time. We already impounded it.
Ah.
Good job, Booba.
Thank you. You as well.
Kenny,
They caught in 4K.
Triggers
so it's gonna
every
be hard
bit of
for them.
ADHD.
I think they're going for we didn't desecrate the corpse. You can't prove that it was us who took the body.
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously Emerson's line of whatever you want to call it in the beginning is it's not exhumation because the body was not on display and it wasn't the final resting place.
The body's hands weren't up, so it wasn't stolen.
And then yeah, they're going for. I mean, I don't know how the hell they Dotty get away with not being involved. Like, obviously, we lost Manny and caught him again, but even then, it was the same club.
He texted you a picture of himself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're probably gonna argue, and he's probably gonna lie, saying, "Oh, that's just a picture I got." I think they're trying to be very rude and harsh because I didn't want to do a plea deal, but whatever.
Oh, absolutely.
Ready to cross.
It's also
the sand
Emerson, and all
off
she's good at is victim blaming.
Oof. Is that how it was yesterday?
Yeah, she literally victim blamed Harvey.
That's why I didn't show up.
And basically also implied that if someone's hands aren't up, they're not kidnapped. She's thinking about food.
His hands couldn't be up. So he obviously his body wasn't taken.
Yeah, obviously the body went willingly if its hands weren't up.
I could bring that up in closing without being sarcastic and snippy. I would, but I'm not going to. As we know, his hands weren't up, Your Honor. Oh my gosh, he just punched someone.
That's his sister. I don't think it was on purpose.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
If the violence continues, the content's
sorry.
gonna be
I'm
insane.
sorry. I'm sorry. It was an
It's
accident.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Grayson,
Okay.
it's fine.
Okay.
I love Grayson. So, I'm so glad they didn't object to narrative for half of that, and I was like, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna see if they let me get away with it.
I even counted because she complained about how you guys weren't waiting 3 seconds, and like you did wait 3 seconds. She just didn't say anything.
Yeah, there was no objections, and if they object, I would stop immediately.
We just lost half the courtroom.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh God. I got.
That makes it easier. That makes it easier.
Hey, Booba.
Emerson is the only defense attorney standing, and
I
we've
am
lost
the
half the
strongest
courtroom.
defense attorney here.
So now that I'm EMS,
Hell
and I
yeah,
won't be on the
Emerson.
BTR board ever again,
You
can I
won.
be an honorary member of the list.
You did it.
Your Honors,
there
just to make
is
it though,
a,
I'm pretty sure half the courtroom just
Yeah,
had that.
yeah, we know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's been happening a bit.
All at the same time too. That was terrifying.
I do have a Hall of Infamy that I created.
Can I be in that?
I could put you up there.
Thank
Where
you.
did they go?
Oh, there
Yeah,
we go.
you technically weren't caught, because I didn't count that you getting caught for the warrant against you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'll put you up there.
Thanks, man.
He's turning a new leaf.
Until he doesn't.
What do you mean?
Oh no, he's fine.
But you could turn however many leaves you like, but
That's true.
if you turned it one way, you could turn it the other way.
Mm-hmm.
He just wants
Not wrong.
people to listen to him and have compassion. That's all.
Yeah. That's why I started doing them, and I figure, if you're lying face down in a pool of your own blood, you got nowhere to go.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So you're basically holding people basically against their will to listen to your whatever you want.
Well, I mean, I'll be helping them.
Unless
but
they
I mean,
deny medical, then
Yeah, then yeah, they
Gotta
can
just go through every piece of evidence, right? Even if we don't bring it up.
Yeah, we've got ample.
Bring what up?
'Cause I'm pretty sure they go through every piece of evidence without me bringing it up. That's why they take
They
so
do.
long.
Yeah, no.
Okay, good.
They go through the whole thing even if you don't talk about it.
Okay, good. Because I'm not gonna specifically bring up Booba's text messages and how Manny goes. Does this bring me up in the ranks?
I feel like that was mentioned, wasn't it?
It was.
I brought up the photo,
Picture
but I didn't
was.
specifically say
I
that.
could have sworn I heard the BTF thing.
That was in the
That was in my opening.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's why we have openings so I can draw those together. Anyway, they were Con 4K, so. I need some pizza Friday pizza.
I mean, that's fair, Dan. Also, hello. I miss anything?
Mr. Birch, go sign back in.
Tanner hugged you.
Thank you. He doesn't listen to me sometimes, Your Honor.
We know.
Is Sebastian also legally a dog?
What?
Oh, I was wondering because of the occasional disobeying. So I was wondering if he was also legally a dog.
Didn't realize I hadn't really moved since I got here. I have a pulled pork sandwich. I mean, if he gets it. And there's a chance you're gonna get off the bigger charge. You're gonna plead not guilty. What matters to her is he apologized to her.
Well, sounds like you guys are doing great work.
But as V put it,
Okay.
the old hag can fry.
5 minutes is done. Court is back in session. Defense. Will either of your clients be testifying today?
No, Your Honor.
Is there evidence that you would like to go over?
I will go over it in my closing.
All right.
Can I request another recess to write closing statements?
Do you have any idea how badly I want to deny
What?
you just on
Why didn't she do
form?
it during the recess we just had?
Corporal Sonia, do you need time to work on your closing statement?
No, Your Honor.
Emerson, I'm going to say this to you right now. You did this yesterday too, right? Think it was cool then. Think it's cool now.
You get one forgiveness on this. Emerson, you can have 5 more minutes. And that's it.
She did do this
Grab
yesterday.
something from the
COD
vending
4K.
machine.
I don't know why she didn't do this during the last reset. What did she do during that recess? Like,
All right. So
what did she do during that recess?
I used to commit crimes or left irreversible marks.
Probably
Sorry,
talked
I'm
about
reading
how
from
Harvey
mine.
did this to himself or some shit. How much she fucking hates him.
I'm gonna put they were COD 4K.
I mean, they were. They literally texted Booba.
There's every way she's not allowed to, but I say Emerson's throwing because she knows her client did that shit.
I am glad they called her out on it because she did do this yesterday too. Where she was given like 2 recesses and just to write her closing statement because she was like, it's really long. And then it was like 2 minutes long.
Mine's gonna be like a minute, if that. My opening is always the longest.
Right or wrong.
I'm sorry, but if you say that your closing is going to be long, it better be Jeffrey Bundy quality.
25 minutes.
Mm-hmm. If you do not
Never-
meet the benchmark set by Jeffrey Bundy, your closing statement is not long.
I wrote my impact statement today. It's short by my standards.
I'm still working on mine.
It's still how many words is this?
started shouting and we're like, okay, we're going to channel 4.
The 1080?
Why do people shout over each other?
Well,
There's
because
active comms
cops
down.
aren't very good at communication.
They didn't
Oh,
say
shit.
what they were chasing them for. We can't ride a cat because we don't know what the fuck it's for.
Is 80 question mark?
Anybody
Just
got a
80?
quarter?
Yeah, I got a quarter.
Incoherent shouting. 1080.
Well,
I have food for you if you need.
No, I'm just trying to get some pieces.
Cat is shruggers.
Cat shruggers 80, I guess.
Come on, I have 50. What the hell?
It's still going on. It's on Dolphinera right now.
This is 50 quarters?
That's going up to Dorset.
That was you? Well, you did.
I mean, that would be funny.
Kind of glad that they didn't choose to testify, because now all of my beautiful evidence gets to stand for itself.
Oh no.
Being moved.
What the heck?
All right, your 5 minutes are up.
Oh no, brother, my coat is breathing.
I'm just gonna call the CAD, activate E in it.
Prosecution, when you are ready with your closing statement, please step forward and start up.
Excuse me.
Do the thing where
Ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, and honorable judges, we have reached the conclusion of today's trial, and it is now my duty to address you one last time. Of all the deadliest sins, today we have proven that greed was taken too far. That Manny Ramirez and Daddy Cradock used that greed to commit crimes that left irreversible marks on the lives of those affected. I want to take this time to acknowledge the grief of the loved ones who've had to know and see someone precious to them be gruesomely attacked, even after death.
Thank you for the follow.
Throughout the course of this trial, the prosecution has carefully laid out a compelling narrative supported by irrefutable evidence. They were caught in 4K. Facts have painted a vivid and chilling picture of greed. Harvey's body was taken for one purpose and one purpose only, to display how they were better than everyone else. And even then, Dotty took that last step and took the mangled pieces as trophies to remember what she had done. We ask for the reasoning behind these crimes that we have displayed to be remembered as a difficult decision is to be made. We also ask that Sergeant Harvey Holden be remembered as the decision is made. Someone who strived to make the city safe, that even after death he could not rest from. Thank you.
Thank you, Corporal. Defense, please step forward. Provide us with your closing statement.
Hi, Your Honor. Today, we heard what happened on October 25th. We heard that Harvey Holden's body was removed from the morgue, but the state failed to provide evidence of who removed the body. Neither of my clients were seen at the morgue or even nearby. They provide how the body parts were removed from Harvey. They claimed in their opening that both my clients had admitted to it, but never stated in their testimony when or where. Let's talk about the charges. Desecration of a human corpse. In short terms, the mutilation of a human corpse or removal from a corpse from the morgue. The state failed to provide any evidence my clients removed those body parts from Harvey. Manny had no blood on him, and none of his belongings or possessions had any of Harvey's blood on it as well. Legal exhumation
there wouldn't have
The
been blood
removal of a
because
body
they
without
removed the blood to
authorization
do
from
the
where it lies in state or its final
preservation
resting place.
process.
Wasn't she a
Where
doctor?
it lies in state is when
She
a body
was,
is
but I don't think
presented
she got far enough to become a coroner.
for viewing to the public. And at that time, Harvey
Still,
Holden's
she would have
body
had to have
wasn't
learned how to do an
being viewed.
autopsy.
It was in cold storage in the morgue, nor was it in its final resting state. My clients have not been proved to be guilty of removing a body from the morgue or removing any body parts off of Harvey Holden. And I hope the court see that too. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Laurier.
It's Harvey's body's fault for not having blood in it.
To deliberate.
There it is.
The page shows I will
You're
not be
welcome.
There
happy
it
if somebody
is.
comes back
You're
to talk to
welcome.
me and the contempt will be
Uh-oh.
steep.
Like how all of those things
Where
that
is
she
she?
said were factually wrong.
Yeah, she was like,
She
there
was
was
a-
no blood on them.
she was
I'm
a
like,
doctor,
yeah, because you removed
Sonia.
the blood to preserve the blood.
Fractional
Yeah,
officer,
she
you're in
was.
charge.
My goddamn.
She
peas
was a
and
Keep it in
doctor.
rain.
Can you
Keep it
believe
rain
that?
done.
Does she know what they're called? The
It got
body,
stuck.
the blood
I don't
doesn't
know what I'm
like.
supposed to do.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Actually,
the
you can
blood's
help
not
me go,
gonna
tilt
pump
the vending
anymore because
machine.
the heart stopped.
Come on, let's go get my P's and Q's.
Stop that. Kenny.
But also for the embalming process, you remove blood.
Also, by the way,
Thank you.
this final resting spot, we had to create a plot, dude. We had to order a headstone.
I know.
It doesn't just magically appear.
You don't just have them the next day.
I
I
mean,
mean, honestly, the SDSO should just create some extras.
I was about to say. I didn't want to be
hanging around.
crass, but
Do they just?
the
Are you gonna say
SDSO
like they
should
just have a room of them just at the ready?
they should have they should rent a spot from Cerberus to store extra headstones at this rate.
So,
But
had
they
no
should
proof
only
that
do
they
it for
were
the
in
ones that-
desecration. She literally had pieces of his body
Yeah.
in her bathroom.
Oh my god, I hate that.
I'm trying not to think about it. I
Don't.
hated that I
It's
had
gross.
to bring it up.
I didn't know about the eyeball in the toilet, but I looked at all the rest of the evidence.
That was really gross.
I'm up to 1,500 words for my impact statement, and I'm nowhere near done.
Oh, good.
Also,
I
he just
stopped
keeps
at
staring at me, and he won't
969.
stop looking
Okay.
at me.
Yeah.
And after
Yeah,
the
I
stalking
did
and the
notice that part.
harassment yesterday, kind of, he also like keeps balling his fist up when I was talking. Honestly, I think he might be on my next list of people that want to kill me.
I'm very confused. I don't.
Dottie
I
is
don't.
okay with me.
I don't know. I don't know if Dottie is like fully here.
I don't think she's mentally here.
I don't.
But she
think,
did get a
like-
psych eval, and we kind of just glossed over it because of some issues that happened. So, I mean,
wow.
they can't prove that she wasn't unstable. So I mean, she can't play
Why
unstable.
is he cuffed to the table?
I don't know him super well.
Probably gonna
but I'm
stab me
still
because I keep calling him Manny and not Kenny.
I'm still very confused by the behavior right now because it's very contradictory to what I have been led to believe. Like I was told he was gonna plead guilty to everything but the one charge, and then he stared at you as he said not guilty to all of it. I was like, what is happening?
I'm saying is his actions of the past couple of days and today doesn't really paint a not guilty picture.
I'm very confused.
Do you think he only apologized to me so I won't kill him?
Also, I'm very glad I remembered to bring up in the cross examination that he changed clothes. And that's why he didn't have any blood on him.
I don't know if I don't think that's why he. I'd like to think that's not why he apologized. I'm trying to figure out if he's genuine or if he's fleecing people. I'm having a
honestly
hard
don't know.
time.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh no, Cricket and Tackleberry split up.
I had to turn off the radio because even at like the lowest volume, Copeland was still super loud.
Yeah, mine's completely off.
Why did Parker mark that Lottie has her keys? Did he text you?
I did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No one ever gives me a chance to give keys, goddammit.
They may
you
have
wanna give
texted
me
me
keys?
because
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
give Sonya keys.
1881.
Am I actually?
Hey, dispatch can be EMS, right?
I volunteer as
Yes,
EMS
actually.
sometimes to Tanner. Parker
Wait,
says
Maeve's
if
standing
I'm,
right
if
next
he's
to
on
me.
duty and I'm volunteering, I can work my scope.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
two bars.
Maeve's
Hi,
standing
Dahlia.
right next to me.
You said 1881, right?
1881.
Bet. Now you can volunteer.
How you doing? If you need any food.
I should be good
Food
for
if
now.
anyone wants it.
Okay.
Anyone need any food?
Her brain needed food more than her body did.
Oh my
Kenny,
gosh. ain't
Kenny
that
was
the
going
mood.
to say what he said to you at the river for his closing, and the lawyer said no, and he is upset.
Somebody stole my car radio.
Does Emerson not want him to show any remorse? Like what?
No, and I don't know. He is quite upset.
Probably should have chosen a different lawyer, if I'm being honest.
Nobody else would take the case.
Ooh.
There are no other lawyers. There are no other lawyers.
He needs a
And
job
all
to
of a
do,
sudden,
right?
when there are no other lawyers, 3 lawyers jump on
Hey,
it.
I
and
don't
then
care
there's
what
3
if these were on the
lawyers,
floor or
they
not. These
debate
are good,
about
and I'm
how
gonna
to
eat
go
'em.
about it.
Well, it's because Emerson and Sebastian can't pull each other apart.
Emerson
Did I tell
victimly
you?
party
She's like
for
a-
getting
she's like a
murdered.
leech.
She tried to get me to change his MDW photo to him with an axe covered in blood and her leaning over in front of him.
I saw that.
I changed it back immediately.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I
I
also
gotta.
didn't trust my life when she was next to me, so.
Yeah. No.
never-
Okay. I gotta go.
Bye.
Okay.
Yep.
Ew, there's a hair.
Oh,
What
ooh,
is-
bad.
I was eating P's and Q's.
I'm
I don't
eating.
know what P's and
No, I
Q's
did
are.
not. Don't.
Candy.
I'm eating P's and Q's.
Yeah, I was.
Why is there a hair in it?
You never had P's and Q's?
I like M&Ms.
Oh,
They're
you
so
gotta
good.
try them. They're in the vending machine. You should try
Kinda.
them sometime.
Show how much of a fucking
they were like
pig you
nerds.
are.
Here's the fun thing about me giving you
what the
keys,
fuck?
Sonya.
Do you want some snacks?
When
I
you
mean, I
volunteer,
have
you
some
can
snacks
actually
for
set a
lunch.
call sign.
It was
No,
our lunch
I'm-
ticket, though.
When you volunteer, you can actually set a
Yeah, it
call
was
sign.
5. I'm good. Thanks,
Hey,
thanks, Isaac.
I'll do X Hotel too.
I just need a little sugar, you know.
XH2.
Understandable.
Yeah,
I can
XH2.
Pop you on for a little bit.
Oh, great.
I
It'll be
love
fun.
that. I love that so much.
You know, when JB quit EMS to go to PD, Riv never took his keys.
I heard about that.
And then when JB quit PD,
I never took his keys either.
no, what it was Riv had to take JB's EMS keys because JB was like, I can't do things that I
right.
want to do because I have my
Apparently,
EMS
Bass
keys.
gave Mortingle Dan keys. We didn't know about it. He walked into the cells, broke out Vingle Fan Dan,
Well,
and
someone's
that's
dead.
prison break.
Oh God.
Oh gosh. Yep.
Yeah,
someone's
that's,
dead. Someone's
That's
dead.
concerning.
That's I'm on court.
That also sounds like a plot right there, because more like a group of them went in and one of them
One
didn't
came
leave.
out.
No,
They
all
went
but
in and
one
none
came out.
And then there were one. And then there was one. Also,
Sounds like they
horrifying
killed
story.
their friend.
Yeah. Sounds like that was a blooding in or a blooding out.
Yeah,
I'd read
are you
that
blooding
novel.
out. I should do the chicken factory though.
I
Yeah,
did
that's
almost
creepy.
Does a
murder
Lucky
someone
Plucker
in
do
Toledo
blooding out?
once.
I mixed
I
them
don't
in
know.
with the chicken nugget.
Probably because they're on the south side.
What was that, V?
I did almost murder someone in Toledo once.
Ow.
Remember Polyrovia?
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, no, I was so at the end of my rope and like over being stalked by this guy and PD not being able to do anything that he was gonna get street justice.
I allegedly took Liz Anya to the Russian docks and chopped off a finger.
What?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, I allegedly was gonna
Pre-infrastructure change.
take Polyrovia out on the water and just, you know,
Alleged.
allegedly.
Meat Factory Southside. I think they said the wrong place. Oh yeah, that's where the 911 is.
How do they fuck up that badly?
They think
The
that
cow
chicken is made
factory?
anywhere. Yeah.
But like did they name drop Polito though? Oh no, they didn't. Okay.
No, they just said chicken factory. And we all know the chicken factory is in Polito, so we all just assumed it was in Polito.
Yeah, I don't expect, you know, random locals to be able to distinguish.
You would think the people who work at the, I guess it's not somebody who's working there reporting
Yeah,
it.
they just saw someone.
Hmm.
So we thinking guilty of all charges?
I don't know.
It's a weird one, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's when they don't testify, it's so weird for me to get a feel of where the judges sit.
Yesterday's case was one because Harvey dispatched his own alpha.
Yeah. I feel like anytime, yeah, so we all said. I feel like anytime the defendants don't testify, to me it just feels like they don't want to testify because they would have to lie.
Yes. I mean, I like how her closing, she's like, they didn't state where or when they said that they were guilty. I'm like, well, yeah, because I didn't ask it.
Yeah.
Wash closet? Is that how it's called? What the hell? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. In Canada, we'll just call it bathroom.
They're in such a fucking mood.
It's just the bathroom. I remember when I was in, oops, someone just got decked. When I was in elementary school, I had a teacher who called it the, what is happening out there?
I don't know, but DLC is going to find out.
Yeah, that's their problem. We're at the courthouse.
Yep.
But I had a teacher who was like, does anyone need to use a lavatory? And I was like, the lavatory, yeah. But because I was in elementary school, I was also really into like Dexter's Lab as a kid.
Oh, that's
for
me.
fuck's
That's
sake.
me. That's
okay.
Booba.
Okay.
It's gonna be at the courthouse.
Oh, my head.
I wish I could wave my gun around and shoot it.
Oh, my head.
I mean, maybe. We just got funny.
Lovely warrants.
76 tonight.
Manny's sister attacked him.
Manny's sister's right here.
Other sister. Sorry. Not his sister. The other one. The one that was a stripper. Sorry, Dolly.
Oh, a
not
lot
you.
of reviews? Hate her.
Sonya, is it secure?
Yeah, secure.
GTR Blue Underglow, last thing going northbound on Rockford. They beat down BCB. YGTR, I didn't get a
What's
plate
my
early
fucking
as I
name?
was pulling in the deal. So you just
No,
told me last
Who's
time
the,
going northbound
who's
on
the
Rockford,
suspect so I can relate to radio?
I think people code 16 towards Bay City here.
What's my fucking name?
Give me a second. AYAKA.
I need a couple officers going to check the status of Booba.
Ayaka?
Like that. Look at Booba's last things. I forgot how to specifically spell her name. Alana, that's it. Is Alana Reviews.
Nothing north of Rockford to Milton.
Got her number.
Oh, I think she was knocked out. Booba.
Last seen, no shirt, wearing a black jacket, and panties with stockings and heels.
Okay, Booba in the courtroom, Ocean King in there. These people are gone already. I need people to go focus on the government employee held hostage at the Echo, please.
Copy. 600 browsing.
Can I just have 2 units check on Booba in the courthouse, please? Can you give me call signs?
Booba's Ocean King at the courthouse.
Alright, thank you so much. That's at the Echo.
We currently got Tackleberry negotiating with the hostage takers. Looks like they're on aggressive towards the government employee at this time.
Why they have a government employee in custody?
Unsure.
And who is the government employee?
Maya Divine.
Petey Toe.
PD told Anna Cadet.
Beat me up in the bathroom.
No hide to response.
play normal.
Confirm.
Meet the 6 limit on the Fleeca Bank though.
I have it like in bits and pieces right now. For Veronica's impact statement. I'm not gonna read it out until the day of because like I might actually cry because of how I'm phrasing things.
Alright, can you take a picture of the car and the suspects inside?
Booba's headed to the hospital to check on his
I
head.
will do that.
Thank you.
Sebastian, are you doing it?
Did she just smack him or did she have a weapon?
No.
That part I don't know. She stole his
I didn't
P's and
notice
Q's.
you. Wasn't expecting this turn up for a bag.
What a
okay?
monster.
I know.
Dispatch, we had a frequency for the Fleeca 1090 life invader.
Why'd you steal his P's and Q's?
Copy, standby.
Not sure.
Check. Radio check. Radio check. Is this channel active? Channel 3.
Wait, one suspect.
Maybe she should learn to
Channel
mind
three
her
available
P's
for
and
you when you're
Q's,
ready.
not steal other people.
Can you repeat it? Which channel?
Channel 3.
Pushing contempt.
Channel 3, everybody, for the bank.
Honestly, I would.
Channel
She
three.
Going
she
to
assaulted
talk to the judges
prosecution.
afterwards. Yep. How to spell machine, but that's fine. That's in there.
Machine. You don't remember how to spell machine?
M-A-C-H-I-N-E.
I-N-E.
Oh, I thought there were 2 E's. That's why.
Nah.
Cheney?
Doesn't look right, but you know what? I'm
There are
not bad
some
at
words that just
spelling.
don't look right, you know?
They're actually right. Yep.
And then there are words it's like you use them so much that they stop looking right.
Yeah, I'm still figuring out words that I can't just spell out loud. Like where I have to write them down. This is why I never won the spelling bee in school, right? Because
Yeah, no, I'm the same way.
I need to write certain words down.
Or
to
sometimes
know.
I'll say the letter repeatedly just to make sure I got it right.
Like the other day, I learned species is one of those words that I have to write down.
S-P-E-C-I-E-S?
Yeah, S-P-E-C-I-E-S.
Restaurant is a word that I can't just spell out loud. Like I can spell it,
dispatch
if I have to write it
Diarrhea
down.
is a very
26,
difficult
the
one to
latest.
spell.
I
Diarrhea. D-I-R-R-H-E-A. Diarrhea.
Diaphragm, I have to say diaphragm.
D-I-F. Yep, diaphragm.
In order to spell
I have to say
banana, I
diaphragm.
still have to sing the Gwen Stefani song.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Or like beautiful, I always go B-E-A, beautiful.
I used to do that with aggressive because I used to be a cheerleader.
Aggressive. Be aggressive.
Yeah. And then defense for a while, D-E-F-E-N-S-E. Whenever I see someone spell it with a C, I'm like, wait. D-E-F-E-N-C? No, it's D-E-F-E-N-S-E.
Sports ball.
I was a cheerleader and I still don't know how that damn sport works, so.
Sport ball.
No sport ball for you. You can't spell.
Alright, new warrant up.
I was a softball kid.
Just wasn't into it.
Which is crazy, seeing as you're a lesbian.
I know, right?
Softball is such a gay sport. I'm sorry.
It's a
It is.
no.
It is.
I actually no. I did actually consider trying it. I was like, man, maybe I should. Everyone else is into it. Maybe I can find a nice girl that way. And then I just didn't like it.
I'm about to put some lore into
girls
these
play
lore.
this sport. I'm in.
I just didn't like it. I was like, this is not the sport
Have you
for
tried
me.
roller derby?
I have
roller
not.
derby. Oh yeah, it's it. It's it.
That's
I'm gonna
the
go throw
one.
you across the room wearing roller
That's the
skates.
one.
Count me in. I'm gonna go elbow you in the fucking ribs. Leave you
Listen, I might be
wounded.
married, but
Count me in.
take my breath away. Leave my bruises on my knees.
Oof.
My knees that you just broke.
Accidentally nudges Derby girl. Gets thrown across the room.
Oh, no.
Hey yo.
You hear us? Ooh woo.
Damn, throw me harder.
Tell me, good
There
girl
was,
next.
Oh my god.
There
I'm
was
fucking perish.
there was someone last night. I think I broke Zoe because so it's unfortunate because they ended up dying. But before that,
Fucking hell, alright. Oh my god.
yeah, no, I'm very used to it at this point. But they were 911ing things like, I'm drunk driving. Sorry about hitting the lamppost and stuff. So over radio, I said, yeah, it's the person who kept 911ing, but you guys were too busy. Like they would 911. I'm so sorry about hitting the lamppost. I'm drunk driving, peepo shy.
This is gonna sound really callous, but like, this is the first time I actually don't care that a patient died.
Just a little bit of drink driving is a treat.
It was unfortunately inevitable, and I kind of saw it coming.
It's not just that they were drunk driving. I have never had a pleasant encounter with that individual.
Neither have I. I remember that was the one
Still about 5-10 away.
who
Don't
a
get
couple
all
days
excited, yeah.
after I shot and killed Wyland was
Thank you,
begging me to
sir.
kill them. So
Thanks, Grayson.
Yo.
That's precisely why I didn't like them.
What up?
yeah, so I felt nothing over that. But I felt it was inevitable. So
I'm pretty sure they're also a big reason why Dion got felony obstruction.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. Because I think they're the one that said Iona was missing when Iona wasn't missing.
Ah.
Which then led to that whole big thing, and there was more to it, but I definitely blame them for part of why Dion ended up with felony obstruction.
While I've got a bunch of you here, I just want to say, every single day, y'all make me feel like we slip further from the grace of God.
What the fuck, Grayson?
Yesterday, Your Honor, you
What
talked
the fuck?
like
It's fine, I don't
tying
believe in
stuff
God.
up in
Good.
rope. I
Hail
don't think
Satan.
I've room to
Hail
talk.
Fuck Satan.
You, governor.
What did I do?
I didn't. I just said I like being tied up. And
Yeah,
I do.
Can
That's slipping
confirm.
away
Nothing
from
wrong
the
with
grace
that.
of God, Grayson.
No
Nothing
kink
wrong with
shaming
that.
here.
Consent
Shaming.
is sexy. It's okay to be tied up.
See, Lay
Hell
knows.
yeah.
I'm not saying it's not okay to get tied up. I'm saying that that's getting further from the grace of God also.
Emerson,
Yes,
I know for a fact.
I don't want to hear what you have to say.
You really don't. But I know for a fact that
Is she okay?
I will leave it.
I
at
want to
that.
know what he. I want to know what
I
he knows
wanna
for a
know.
fact.
That she's been tied up by the prosecutor.
Is she alive?
By the
Oh,
prosecutor.
oh.
Damn.
Who?
You can't
Who's
hide
tied
behind
me
that
up?
What?
table.
I also just don't want to say what I know about you, Emerson. So
Oh!
Wait,
Oh!
what?
Tea session! Tea session!
I slept with her brother.
not this one.
Not
Ooh,
me.
not that, not
me.
that one.
Not
Not
me. Wanna
the dead
clarify.
one.
Yeah,
I'm
the
so
one
sorry
that-
for your loss.
Wait, was he alive when he was
Oh God!
Why?
It would be very concerning because
My
we
God.
cremated the body.
Oh my God. When he was alive. When he was alive.
I
But
regret
he was
having
also a very
ears.
poor
Keep
judge
Better
of
keep an eye
character.
on your
So
grandma's ashes.
Everybody who
Oh,
loves
Be
me.
sleeping with ashes.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
I
well,
regret
oh my
having
God, no.
ears.
That-
Yes,
Karen,
yes,
why?
yes,
No.
yes,
Oh my
yes.
God.
Booba, you're back.
Have his urn.
Yeah, I'm
How are
good.
you feeling?
Survived a hit.
That is the
Glad.
thing, though. It's they make glass dildos.
What doesn't kill
They
me
make glass dildos out of people's
only
Wait, I still want to
makes
know
me
what
stronger.
prosecution has
What?
tied me up.
Yeah,
Kill
it's
me
a thing.
traumatized.
What
makes me
happened?
feel
I don't even
good.
remember who
was prosecuted.
Are you
I
okay?
can't
It's
God.
been
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Oh, okay, all right.
Welcome back.
Who was yesterday?
Would you
Doesn't
like
kill
to
me,
place
makes
your
me
little
get
Oh,
business
Han
energy.
Valsing.
glass
Oh,
dildos so
shit.
you can once again feel them
no.
inside of you.
It was Han.
Yes.
Okay.
Stout.
You admitted
Yes, it
to being
was.
tied up by
Emerson.
Han Velsing.
Yes, it was.
It was. Yeah, I had a foursome with Han Valsing.
Yeah.
And Elizabeth
give
Gates.
contempt of
And Maple. Sean Maple.
40 months.
Ooh, Elizabeth Gates.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good one.
Further from the grace
I'm a
of
spirit.
God.
None of them are
Grayson?
dead.
Well, how? Like if you move somebody's ashes.
Oh. Maybe. What if you?
Okay, but they're in a dildo.
It is where they're
Oh my god, she stole his PCQ.
What did I just hear?
Good to see you, Trooper Admirable.
I don't know. I've been tuning out
Admirable.
Emerson. What'd you say?
No, it was something
How you
Dahlia
doing?
said.
Oh,
Doing
okay.
fine.
I haven't seen him in forever.
His hat matches his uniform.
It does. He looks so stylish.
Forgot what it's called, because robbery's an individual. What's it called when they rob a person?
Grand
Forgot the
theft
word.
and or what's it called?
There's a specific word for it. I can't remember.
If it's less than 1,000, petty
It's gonna be
theft.
petty theft.
Ah, yes. MDW, MDW, MDW.
MDW. Tablet.
MDW.
Peepo notes. Peepo notes.
Yeah. Yep. That's yep.
I bet it.
40 months and $10,000.
Stout.
What?
Can we still recognize I've
forgot your
never slept with
cadet.
Sebastian Birch? I need the courts to recognize it.
I can recognize you as married if you want to. I've seen the
No
pictures.
evidence we presented either way, to be honest. Unknown.
I
It's
would
all
never.
saved. I just wanted
sleep
to
with
inform
Sebastian
you that we got it done.
Would anybody?
People have.
Nope.
Yeah.
People have. He had sex with somebody in Norman Adams' pool after they poured milk in it, apparently.
Ew.
That has not been proven.
That is a wild sentence.
Added to the
That's a lot of
record, the
milk.
greatest depravities in the city happen in Norman Adams' house.
Should
yeah,
we
no
be
fact.
surprised about that or expect that? I feel like it's a second.
Sebastian, did you ever have sex with that dead girlfriend you had?
Huh? What the hell did I just hear?
What in the Reed Dancleaf is going on in my courthouse?
I don't know.
He's not here till Tuesday, Your Honor.
I'm not. I feel like the way you phrased that, I'm going to decline to answer.
Some good lines.
Before she passed. I hear gunshots and I'm scared.
Don't worry.
It's
the
fine.
police
Whole lot
are
of
here.
Not my problem.
It's okay. They can't
It's
bring guns in here
probably
anyways.
marathon.
Yeah, I've never been shot standing there.
No judge has ever died in a courthouse.
Well, you see, I'm not in front of the door, so I'm safe.
Perfect trimming.
You really? I'm pretty sure.
It was sarcasm because a judge has died in the courthouse. Yes, and then I saved that $0 life.
I can just tell them that what. Hey, just to make you aware, I'll make you aware. Hey, just to make you guys aware, John Vici just announced that he's going to shoot us over some, because he wants me to go and buy him some. Give me a second. He just tried to ask me to buy some binoculars from the armory and give him some binoculars, and I told him no, and he said that he's gonna basically trying to shoot us.
Think I've got a
To
gun.
go and get some binoculars. Probably he's a guy. He's in the Chaos Legion. I'm just telling you guys if there's.
He could just go to Lizard Dicks and get binoculars.
We shoot first, ask questions later now.
Yeah, so basically, because he doesn't want to pay the 10K, he wants that because he was a DOC before, so you know how like what's the price in the armory.
Ah, yes, and everyone is guaranteed to be carrying a pair of binoculars at all times.
I don't have one.
You know, just in case he takes me hostage.
I
will
do,
tell
but I bought them
everybody
from
to
Lizard
get their
Dicks.
binoculars in their locker. It's gonna be fun. You won't get any binoculars.
Selena, what are you doing after this?
Nothing. I don't know yet.
Want to give me a tour of the prison? Because I have no clue what goes on in there or anything.
Yeah, I got you.
Thanks.
Can I do it? Isn't that a sign off? Can I come?
Yeah, I think you've already did it, haven't you, Bruce? Have you done it?
Well, I've been there twice during lockdowns.
Oh, but you haven't been to go do a tour. You can join us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no worries.
Add that to your sign-offs.
Some prison for all units. We're gonna give a tour
also are speeding.
of the prison to PD after.
And he definitely won't try to kill me once we're in
Sonia and for a
prison.
cadet that never really went around in the prison.
No, like literally nobody does.
Also, get your binoculars binoculars in your lockers if you get taken hostage by Vici? Yeah, probably.
Hey, does anyone want a pair of binoculars?
I'm good.
Oh fuck.
I bought mine for 5K before they were 10K.
Binoculars when I could use a camera.
Cameras are honestly better.
I wish I had a camera. Also, I need to get a new camera for the fire truck still.
Yeah, you can't take pictures with
We do
binoculars.
need new fire. Yeah.
Binoculars are kind of useless.
No, I mean they're good.
Yeah, for bird watching.
Go say bird watch.
I'll take that tweet.
Yeah, don't give her any attention. She doesn't deserve it.
Second, I'm taking a picture of a tweet.
Now we've got our consent settled.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, is she the one who?
Oh, is she like? Oh.
I generally only deny
Oh,
attention when
that
there's gotta be a
girl.
denial fetish.
Okay.
Well.
Yeah, the one
I
with
remember her.
Alright, I can answer your question.
She's
Consent is
crazy.
Consenting.
If we get taken binoculars, they're not like technically PD issued equipment.
Yeah, rough.
Yeah, that's what I told
But
to.
they're more expensive than $1,000, so it's theft.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I asked a question for you guys.
We're just vibing, waiting for the verdict.
Go back in my position. Thank you.
Iric McIrish.
Honestly, having the name Officer Boobs, it's kind of cool.
Just a moment.
It is kind of true.
Hello? Hello? Not you. It's going okay. Your face is very...
You're over the top, Booba.
Does anyone need food? Is everybody okay with food?
I'm good.
You can't wear a pinstripe blue shirt with ugly
Did you all go
khaki
with
pants
food?
like that. You need to wear... No, you can't because it doesn't match and it looks...
Take your
horrendous.
silence as agreement.
We got food earlier on. Thank you.
Okay, cool.
You just don't get it.
You see, you guys all go with food?
You need a lighter shade.
And we're chilling.
Yes, thank you.
Okay,
No, it's
perfect.
just, you need a lighter shade of pants.
If anyone passes
So
up as the
bland.
hungy, it's on them.
Everyone crowd around the exit. It's all them. The hunky was gonna be satiated.
Some of us don't feel when we're hungry.
Pretty quiet.
Wow, that's a little forward.
Or some people just
No
don't know
comment.
when we feel hungry.
What is this guy getting pulled over for first-degree speeding?
That's not true. I have my ID.
I don't know. He's either trying too hard, and
I think
it
he's trying
makes
too hard.
me- It's like a coin flip at this point.
I'm gonna be honest. I totally
Yes,
forgot that he
quiet,
was in,
Martha.
or they were in deliberation. I was like, what are we waiting for again?
The other judge.
I was here first,
Yeah.
jackass.
I just,
I'm pretty
I
sure he
forgot.
has to be here.
Oh wait,
She's here.
perfect.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Get to your places.
Bailiff, did everybody behave themselves?
Yes, Laura.
There's a lady that didn't that attacked a cop,
Yeah,
I've
she beat
dealt
my
with
ass.
it.
It was dealt with it.
but she
I've
dealt with it.
I've
so
dealt with
it's-
it. Gatsby.
Thank you. Okay, are all parties here and ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we heard testimony and were shown evidence of an action so callous it befuddles the mind. The prosecution put forward evidence of Dotty Cradock and Manny Ramirez on scene with Sergeant Holden's body, evading attempts to be brought into custody, and even the documented constructive possession of both the cadaver and his remains. No attempt was made by the defense to question anything put forward by the prosecution. Nothing to instill doubt, nothing to imply remorse, nothing. What I had to listen to here today made me sick to my stomach. A woman's husband, a man's brother, people's dear friend, a good man. Sergeant Holden was mocked and disrespected, having been taken from his
Emerson,
place
0
of
for
interim rest
2.
and made to be gallivanted around and desecrated on a farm designed for the butchering of cattle. His remains were delivered to Burger Shop, Miss Cradock advertising it as a fresh meat delivery.
Dispatch 572 76
To
latest
dehumanize
31.
a police officer, a war hero, a loving husband, to the point of giving him away as fast food
go to the war,
ingredients
but-
is beyond reproach. Taunting and teasing
That's not
his
V
friends
style.
and loved ones after his murder in such a calloused manner shows a disturbing lack of empathy,
31 on
of
Normandy
compassion,
Drive, my house.
of humanity. You may not have taken Sergeant Holden's life, but you took his dignity, his grace, and his peace in death. All without an ounce of remorse. Shame on you. Shame on both of you. This time you will both be found guilty of all charges and you will be sentenced.
No, fuck off. Now I'm what I was supposed to say. As
Nope,
turns of my fucking
now
end
that's
thing. No,
contempt.
now I'm saying what I'm gonna fucking say. Listen,
Nope.
I did steal the body from the morgue. I didn't know it was Harvey Holden's body, but I did steal the fucking body, all right? And that is my fault, and I get that. But if we're gonna talk about fucking morals, then why the fuck does a murderer like Wade Wilson get parole for killing a doctor, but I can't get
Okay,
parole
all right,
when I
all right.
fucking
Face
regret
away,
what I've done?
face
No,
away.
fuck off, Booba. Go fuck yourself.
I want him
Fuck.
down now.
Fuck off.
He's given his...
Get him away from the
Fuck off.
microphone.
I apologize to you, Veronica, and I am sorry about that. I told you that already. I wanted to say that, but they wouldn't fucking let me. And I do apologize for that. All right? I told you what I fucking said.
Wait, 1 second.
And
Wait,
this
wait,
is what I
wait,
fucking
no,
said.
Sentencing's coming. Sentencing's
7
coming.
years Bolingbroke, 7 years parole.
Let me say what I have to fucking say.
both. Contempt.
Let me
will be
say what I have to
discussed.
fucking say.
You
This
can
is
take down
not-
yourselves.
This is not a platform for
Listen
you
to me.
feel
Listen
better
to
for
me.
yourself. You had your opportunity to give testimony. You chose not to. Leave.
That is the
Oh.
finding of this court.
20?
Blade,
Mr.
you
Ramirez,
don't
this
even
was
know.
attempted to be
Apparently,
discussed
Emerson
and given to
refused to
you,
let
Mr.
him
Sonia,
get up there and talk.
This case is adjourned.
Like,
Thank you, Your Honor.
apparently Emerson said no.
Ma'am, I'm just gonna put you in cuffs real quick. If you just want to come from behind the desk, please.
Holy shit, that was spicy.
That was spicy.
Didn't
Emerson fucked him over.
Come here. Just face away from me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because didn't Dahlia say Emerson basically said, no, you're not getting up there and talking?
Alrighty. Thank you.
Unfortunately, his anger is probably going to be misplaced.
Can someone free
And it's
water
going to
so
be
we can
at Sonya and Booba and the court, and
No, I think his anger is going to be at Emerson.
I certainly hope so, because that's where things got fucked up. For him. This entire situation was fucked, but...
I don't like that he brought up Wade.
It's too
This wasn't
entirely-
about Jeffy.
No. It's two entirely different situations.
Both fucked.
100%.
But not the same. This wasn't about Jeffy. This was about Harvey. I don't like that he brought that up.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Just like that. Just want to check on you guys. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, thank you, Delaney.
Yeah, of course.
How you doing, V?
found guilty.
Yeah.
I don't like that he yelled at me. 'Cause at the end
You
of
had
the
nothing to do with it. You were
day-
just standing there.
Yeah.
You were just you weren't on the docket in any kind of way. You weren't evidence. You weren't testimony. You weren't statement.
And I told Sonia that he did apologize to me.
You can do it on your own. Yep. Yep, don't worry.
Is this a conversation I needed for?
Dispatch 572, 1038.
It's probably about Emerson
South
being
of Bound
like, he's probably
Strawberry
trying to
Ave.
kill me. Yeah, because you
Black and
fucked
colored
him.
vehicle occupied at one time.
If your client wants to get up there and express remorse, why the fuck don't you let them go up and show remorse?
Because if it's clear that they're not gonna, she must have thought she was gonna win.
If she thought that she was going to fucking win this case, when the evidence was laid out so plainly,
And Gatsby was right. She didn't even try.
Familiar tone of unjustified rage and like.
She didn't try.
yelling. It's familiar from my childhood, but I don't know exactly what happened.
And he wanted to plead guilty to it all. I feel like he didn't plead guilty because of Emerson.
Oh.
Radio check.
Maybe sometimes listen to your client.
that would mean she would have to admit that she's not right on something, or
Imagine Red Suit earned contempt.
actually listen and value someone
He
else's
stole a
opinion.
body. Doesn't matter whose was. He's in the wrong for that. And
I just really didn't like the yelling.
sit there and swallow.
No.
I understand being angry.
I don't like that he brought you into it when you had nothing to do with it.
What did he expect me to do? It's not like I can.
You're just here.
What am I supposed to? I don't know.
Kind of glad I like consciously missed that.
416 to dispatch. Show me running interceptor, please.
I'm gonna go.
One, I am 70 SDSO
Hey.
for motor, or for actually my interceptor trials.
What's on your
Not o-
mind right now?
I'm not okay.
May I hug you?
Yep. I wouldn't let him speak.
I know. It's because Veronica said it right. It's because she would have to admit she's wrong on something. And she is incapable of that.
They told him to plead not guilty to everything.
Yeah.
Okay. I had told him he was gonna plead guilty to everything. He had said it. He said it to you, Veronica.
I know. That's why I was very confused.
We were all super confused when he said not guilty to it all. It was like, this doesn't look right.
Honestly, at that point, I would have told my lawyers to fuck off.
Yeah.
Go rogue, plead guilty, because if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do.
He trusted the lawyers.
Well, that's his first mistake, trusting Emerson. You never trust Emerson with anything.
Yeah.
That's why you wanted to talk to Sonia. You didn't know it was a therapy appointment.
He's only been here for 2 months. He doesn't know how things work. He doesn't know people.
1676 Uwu, grabbing lunch. Is it open?
He asked who Grayson was.
No food place is open. If it's open sweets, let me know, please.
Was he like, who's that guy that keeps yelling at people?
10-4, I got you, big dog.
Well, no, he's just like, who is that?
Nice.
26 auto whipper.
7 years.
10-7, 5 mics.
7 years
gonna be
in,
collapsed.
and what was the parole?
7.
7-7. Okay.
Woo is staff.
What was the fine?
250,000.
That's double. That's a quarter. It's a quarter of what we got.
This is one of those rare instances where I wish before deciding sentencing they would have at least, I don't know, talked to me.
Talked. He wanted to testify against Dotty.
Ah, they didn't want one client testifying against the other because she was representing both of them.
No. It was Tanya, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's why he was trying to talk to Sonia. But no officer would talk to him.
Oh, he wanted to swap sides.
Yes. He's been trying to do that for a fucking month.
I thought you meant like just now he wanted to.
No, he's been trying to do it for a month. Because he was fucking disgusted at what Dotty did.
That was just Wade and Merrick.
Yeah, I saw them.
He was so disgusted at what Dotty did, he didn't want to sit next to her. That's why he wanted a plea deal. Because he didn't know that she was going to cut off, like... He's been having panic attacks for the whole month. He got so angry, he punched a wall, and now he has an infection in his bones. And that's why his hand is in a cast.
416, grab lunch from Uwu, 10.
Oh god, Vicky feels so bad.
So the fact that Gatsby said that he doesn't have any remorse.
It's because his lawyer didn't let him speak.
Yes. And that's exactly what he was afraid. It's exactly what he was afraid of. Because he said, I'm just going to look like a monster. And I still don't know what he has another warrant for.
Was it for yesterday?
I have no idea.
I'm shocked they let Emerson be a lawyer.
Harvey tried to prevent that one from happening.
I know. I kind of did too, to be honest.
if one good thing comes from this, hey, maybe this will be the thing that loses her a fucking bar license.
Yeah.
So
I talked to her earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to Isaac earlier today.
Well, Isaac couldn't do anything.
No, I know.
Dispatch.
Who controls bar licenses?
The license themselves? I don't know.
I would believe it. It's probably like Crane and senior judges.
I know Crane does the hiring, but I think she, like, for example, Isaac got his bar license but didn't get actually hired on as a lawyer until a few days later. So
speaking of
Isaac is probably the one to want to ask that question, but like,
yeah.
I feel like you can put in a complaint.
I actually do.
Well, I think you just got a master class on what not to do.
It does feel shitty though.
Because apparently he wanted to plead guilty and he wanted to speak.
41676 Hoyt Bank.
I had limited things I could say, right? Like I was brought on today, basically, right? I had short interactions because this was a quote-unquote learning thing for me.
EMS at the hospital.
Oh man, does it feel shitty though?
I think you just learned what not to do in court.
But here's the hard thing, right? Like it's hard to only know what you shouldn't do. Because that makes there's so many things you can do wrong, right? There's also things you can do right. But it is a fairly shitty feeling. Now that I had another idea in my head, but since I'm not, I'm not objecting, I'm not to be asking questions, I'm not to be counsel, right? I'm only, if I'm asked, they can ask, what do you think, right? Then I can answer. Otherwise, I'm not to do it when I'm in learning court, basically.
is 23. There appears to be a stratum in the driveway with
But
the
yeah,
trunk
it
up.
felt, I don't know.
Because the thing is, he did apologize to me in person 2 weeks ago.
Dispatch, show 209
And
at the Havoc Bank.
Like, it's hindsight.
I could say 723 911, so last
I could have seen myself go and force a plea deal. Does that make sense? There was no plea deal accepted, but if they could both plead guilty and speak their case in terms of the remorse they try to get through this, right? I don't know how they got a legal examination. Just from my perspective, the way that it's written, right, did not make sense to me. But again, I'm also a very new lawyer, right?
The computer, not a microwave. My mistake.
It's a challenging thing, right? Because I like you, like a lot of people that stand on that side, but standing there as a defense lawyer is
You have a job.
rather tough. It's
And like that's why I tend not to hold it against defense lawyers, because somebody's got to represent them, no matter how clear cut it is that they did the things that they did. Because
I feel so out of my depth right now.
Understandable.
I think the rough thing right now
OMG,
is
355 1041 at 0709. Hi, Anita.
I don't like that he yelled at me.
Morning.
I don't think he yelled at you. I think he yelled to you.
Yeah, but it still felt
But
very
it
much
still
so
feels
like someone is yelling
bad,
at
right?
me.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, what I told Sonya, I said, hey,
Yeah.
for what it's worth, he did apologize to me in person.
Didn't went to this one, man.
But unfortunately, during cases like this, there is no time for public comment before sentencing.
No, and it's sure there's things that I can say, hey, I would like to, I could see this being done or seeing this being done, but right, like there's a limited amount of things that it's also the uncertainty, right? When I haven't necessarily looked at everything as someone who's here to learn, or not look at everything as, you know, that kind of stuff. But more than that, how are you holding up?
I'm here. I have one more day to get through. And that day is Monday.
Yeah. It's,
my impact statement is already at like 1,500 words.
Jesus.
I'm just assuming I'm going last. Because that's usually when you want to have your most impactful, and I'm assuming mine is meant to be the most impactful.
I would say I hope so.
I would certainly hope so, and
Dispatch shows 654 1041. Any actives?
I have a hard time finding words sometimes.
654 showing you 1041.
Understandable.
And for me, the way I'm going about it is I'm just going to start at the beginning.
654.
My relationship with him. My relationship with Leo and Mama, and what happened that day. Is I don't think people realize that I'm the medic that picked him up.
Yeah. It's an impactful thing. And I'm not saying in terms of court, I'm talking it's an impactful thing in terms of, well, finding your beloved like that, right?
I knew.
16, 10, 8.
As soon as we landed, I knew.
Sorry, 10 is 734.
I still had to try, but I knew.
You always have to try.
You know, the human body kind of turns into human soup when it impacts from that high. In most cases. Most cases in this city, not so much. But occasionally it does happen.
Sadly, I'm well aware.
But there's still that little hope that, hey, maybe something will. But I think even if he had lived, it wouldn't have been a great life after something like that. Sometimes you're lucky you fall out of a helicopter and you just break an arm.
Yep.
Dispatch 44880 northbound Sheldon Avenue with the colored stratum. Last seen northbound stratum. North Sheldon. ECB.
It's a rough time, to say the least.
Well, on the upside, I'm gonna go interview at Otto's after this.
It can be very therapeutic working on cars. I can say that from experience. And I'm sure you'll do great.
Just, it'll just be nice to have something else to do.
Channel 1 is clear. Whenever you're ready, Channel 1.
Confirm, thank you.
Right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go check in on Kiki and
Stay
Dahlia.
safe, Veronica.
Yep.
I'll call that UT hour. We're moving to the 57 on Hillcrest. I can't believe you lost him, mouse out. Gonna be a few parked up front.
I'm sorry.
Fine, Dahlia.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're going through this. And I know Manny is sorry too.
He said his piece to me, you know, when we did the drunk gold panning. And, you know, I have no reason not to believe that he is remorseful for it.
He wanted to get up there and say all of the names.
Dispatch.
And he includes the Harveys.
Can I get a channel for this bank robbery on Legion, please?
Channel 1.
Roger, Dodger.
Fortunately, he had Emerson for a lawyer.
I know.
And it kind of It does irk me that she wouldn't let him.
It didn't even hit me that it was a conflict of interest for that they were representing both of them. Like, because I'm not a lawyer.
Wait, what do you mean it was a conflict of interest? Like that she represented?
A lot of the decisions that were made for Kenny were because they didn't want to fuck over Dotty.
Oh.
So, yeah.
If Kenny said that, if Kenny pled guilty
939.
and said, yeah, I took the body,
31 Alpha.
that automatically says that Dottie's guilty. And that fucks their case. I didn't even think about that. Because I'm also just so naive that I thought that the lawyers would you know.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think either of them are really known for their critical thinking. Was that too mean of me to say?
No.
No.
I trained Emerson. I feel like I should have known better. And I thought by saying, this person is important to me, don't fuck this, would have been enough.
What kills me is the not letting him go up and actually express remorse, as if that I don't understand the logic there, because you want to know what the number.
Yeah, no, it's because that would have implicated Dotty. That's the logic.
They were screwed either way.
I need to go to the prison, I think. I don't have a ride here. Could you?
Yeah, I can get you there.
I'm gonna probably go to autos and be 10-7
Hi,
because I need
Sebastian.
to
What's
do my
up?
interview.
Dahlia, can I just talk for 2 minutes?
Yeah.
I hate these fucking doors. So you can do that. At least it should. Yep.
If nothing's happening here, I'll stop by.
That's my ride, so I think I gotta go. Love you guys. Bye bye. Hey V.
Hello.
What the fuck?
What?
I don't know. I just see a local car up there now, just out of nowhere. Do you see it right there?
Oh. Yeah, she's talking to Isaac.
I'm giving Dahlia a ride up to Bolingbroke.
Okay.
Where did I leave my bicycle?
Maybe to a car? I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go see if there's anyone at autos to do my interview.
Oh, okay.
That was an eventful case, and it didn't even take that long. Veronica feels a little bit guilty because she is now thinking, was there something I could have done to maybe, you know, at least have the judges know that he apologized and showed remorse in private. Because that's the thing, right? Dotty didn't say jack shit to Veronica, but he did. Like, Kenny apologized to her, he approached her, was probably fully expecting her to lay him out.
you're not wrong.
Oh my god, is V here for her
Hello.
interview?
I'm coming right from court.
We weren't sure if you was gonna want to do it after court. What was the verdict?
Guilty on all charges. I do kind of feel bad for Kenny though because Emerson didn't let him speak, and he actually wanted to show remorse.
Oh my god.
That's me. Hello.
Hi. That was a very awkward timing, but also awkward ending to that court case because he is pissed.
I don't think I've ever seen you dressed like that.
He is pissed.
Yeah.
Wait, you never seen
Yeah.
Sebastian dressed down?
No.
No.
Oh my god, guys, look,
This
it's our
is
new
my normal
appointed
state.
full mechanic.
It is. Is he gonna
me.
actually work? Who knows? I told him that I didn't think it was a good idea, and he said okay. I didn't make him not do it.
The way Dahlia was talking made it sound like he said that like you didn't let him.
Oh.
I said it wasn't a good idea. And then
Does
it's
that-
not like the judge gave him time to do anything anyways.
Did you not go to the awards?
Yeah, I thought there would be like time between like delivering the verdict and like them delivering the sentence for like. I feel like that would be a good time to let somebody, you know, talk.
I also assume that would happen. That didn't happen to me on my case on Monday either. Or yesterday. I don't think that happened in 3 like capital cases this week.
Who's
or
next?
hot cases this week.
Who, Wills?
Yeah, I think
Oh my god, Will, go get it.
I'm sorry I took these cases.
You know, you don't see people willing to just chuck loads of color on cars these days, you know?
Hello.
Everyone likes black, white, grays. Okay, so...
Liam, no.
Okay. Something else. I don't...
I swear to god, I'm gonna knock my brain out today. Ryan, are you there?
This is so awkward now.
No.
Okay, so
What a
Max,
bitch.
here's the thing. You're
This is so fucking awkward.
Come on.
mid to...
Sorry, James.
94, 95
Mhm.
there.
I'm gonna pull my car out so I'm not blocking the lane.
Concerning? Okay, so I can... Okay, so I can do...
You gonna be riding Emerson?
I can.
Yeah.
Do you want me to write and ask, or do you want me to check?
I can do a mix of. Can I grab your real quick at me?
Yeah.
Not the police, Matt. Not the police. No. You want to show me?
I didn't realize she was standing next to me when I said what I said.
Yeah, she was kind of walking in right behind you, and I heard you mention. I was like, oh no.
It's nothing against her. It's just, man, Kenny is pissed off, and
Yeah.
James, I worry for a lot of people's safety after that case.
Yeah.
I've never seen somebody that angry at the outcome of a court case, and it terrified me.
Okay, you should...
He
you
didn't
should gotta
threaten you or
check
anything, did he,
No?
Emerson?
That part.
Hello. I just wanted to. I don't know.
No, you'll get
It's like-
repairs. We've been getting
Okay.
around.
Oh no, he
Yeah,
just
that part's fine. Yeah, I don't care about it. Like.
Yeah, this is
he
like
seemed
my
very
assignment for
angry.
today. I've been
It
trying
was
to get as many
a really
shifts as
hard
I
case.
can
We
because
spent
I wanna get enough practice
a
in.
long time in the judge's chamber talking about it because that case sucked.
Yeah.
What was the verdict?
Guilty.
Is this an A?
That's good. Alright, should we go in the office?
Yeah, if I randomly start crying, I'm sorry. It's been an emotional day.
You're okay.
I'm
PT,
sorry
you
for
can
what
be
I was
involved
saying
in
when
the,
you walked up. I
interviews now.
You're fine.
Oh, hell yeah. No, I'll sit in. Wait, V's having an interview?
Yes, yes.
Oh, shit.
It's me. Hi.
Hell yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Emerson need not Emerson.
Emerson, excuse me.
Oh,
that's me.
That
Okay,
one.
I'll be in a second.
I'm not awake yet. Okay, hold on. Check. Names. God damn it.
Take your time, Ryan.
Okay.
Okay, Max, do you want any wax repair?
Let's do the thing again where I can't lock it. Okay, I've got it. Takes Louisa's seat until she gets here. Keeps it warm.
I mean, if you're writing notes, you need the computer to write it down.
True.
Louise, you coming in?
Okay, you should get another invoice coming through.
One second, I'm prepping the questions. We don't have like a blank one, so I just go in and delete the last questions for the last person I interviewed.
There you go. Anytime.
Oh, also, I'm adding a new question in. Let's get Louise to put it at the bottom.
Sorry,
Put
we're
them in the glove box.
kind of all over the place right now.
That's all I did.
It's all good.
You can go ahead and take a seat. I don't know. Take a breather. It's been a hard couple days for me.
No, good. Just making sure.
God, it's so awkward now. Veronica feels so uncomfortable now.
Oh, it's rattling. Can you do like a body?
Can I still tackle you even though you're working right now? To say hello.
Yeah? There ain't no way I
damn
just
it.
did what I did.
Damn it. I'm just gonna tackle you, okay? I'm gonna ask.
No. It's Charlotte.
It's short. Short and sweet. What the meat in there? Have a tea, a cup of tea.
Alright, Louise just said
I
get
saw-
started. Yeah,
I
she
saw that
added a
question.
new question.
All right. You ready, V?
As I'll ever be.
Okay. This is the most intense interview you'll ever
Oh
have.
my god.
Oh, work so strict and mean. Okay. Do you do any crime?
No.
Do you speed?
Okay, I do one crime.
You liar!
I do one crime. Honestly, so many people speed that I forget that it's a crime.
Yeah, you can
Same. Do you have any violent felonies though, or anything like that?
No.
I'm assuming no, since you're, I don't know.
I would
deputy
not
chief
be able
or-
to be deputy chief if I had
Yeah.
any violent felonies.
She has thoughts of violent felonies, but doesn't commit any.
Yes. No, that's the key
I
difference.
think we all have about them too.
I have thoughts about violent felonies, particularly yesterday. I had lots of thoughts of violent felonies, but the important thing is I don't
I thought
act
about
on them.
ones with her.
She thought about murdering me while I was in Parsons. She's a crazy
no.
person.
I actually did.
What?
Jesus, Charlotte.
What? She deserved it.
She's psycho.
If I did it, I would have looked genuinely crazy, but she would have deserved it. Just like when
All I did
Sebastian
was-
tried to kill her in the car.
You mean you aren't crazy?
She's crazy. She should have been
She's a
in
little
versus with me.
You know, I should watch my words. She has a gun right now and a taser.
I do. Oh, I got a gun and I'm allowed to brandish.
Guys,
Yeah?
me and Charlotte have a matching tattoo and I didn't realize.
Oh, wait 1 second. I need to change.
I'm sorry, you have a matching tattoo with my wife-in-law,
I
and
didn't mean to.
you didn't get one with me?
I
You
didn't
know,
choose to have a matching
technically
tattoo
you
with
and
her.
Charlotte are wife-in-law now.
That's what I just
Yeah.
said. Yeah. I said that I'm wife-in-laws with my ex-fiance. It's pretty,
Yeah, I
Ryan is
figured
I
out
think
yesterday.
we gotta go do things.
Yeah,
Oh.
you get out of here,
We
Charlotte.
can make
don't even
Ryan
want you
tan.
anyway. Ew, oh, Ryan, I need you to stop doing that.
You had to go be a
Oh,
cop.
I rode his daughter earlier.
I'm sorry, what?
A couple months
I
ago.
also rode his daughter, and I carried his daughter, and I tried to ocean up his daughter. I took his daughter on a ride along
Who's
and then
his
left
daughter?
That's both of your
Can
stepfathers.
you
Sapphire,
not?
stop. Sapphire
Did you
is my
know?
fault, please.
Did you see what he said about my daughter?
What did he say about your daughter?
He said he rode her daughter as well.
Oh my
my
god.
God.
My daughter's Gemma.
Oh my god.
He did.
Charlotte, where's our son?
What son? Oh, he was.
Oh my god, we have a son!
No, I have a few. Okay, I didn't
That
know which one you
reminds me,
meant.
I have to send Birdie her allowance.
I'm gonna change now.
I think one of my sons are
Oh, if you're
dead.
changing, I have.
Okay. And back to Charlotte, go away. We're interviewing.
I'm here for the
You little
interview. I think
stinky cop.
What? This isn't illegal. I can be here.
I'm gonna text somebody to rob a bank, so you gotta.
Oh, I've got to go now.
It worked.
A plus.
Okay. How much blinker fluid do you need for a car?
Is this a trick question?
I don't know. Is
Ah, blinker fluid's a thing.
Answer the question, Veronica.
Sometimes the indicators get really dull and they kind of die out, so you gotta refill the blinker fluid to make sure it's replenished.
This is making me have flashbacks to something. Have you ever heard a joke about headlight fluid?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, that's the
It-
thing. It's
I don't
how
know.
you change the color of your headlights.
Probably about half an ounce out of the imaginary bottle over there.
What's your state ID?
Yeah, we have blinker fluid bottles outside.
Okay, okay. I'm on to you.
Okay.
I'm on to you.
If a snake or spider comes to attack, how do you protect Louise specifically? Oh,
I am
I'm
definitely
getting a
afraid of them.
Bolingbrook call. Can I just? I'm scared it's Kenny, but I'll be right back. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay, we'll wait.
Gives me time to think of my answer.
So, V, how about them Cowboys?
Ew.
Talking about the team, or you talking about the profession?
The team.
Wait, who do you support?
Jets.
The Jet?
I'm from New Jersey.
Not Jet.
Fuck the Giants.
Oh my god. That is true though. Fuck. the
Fun
Giants.
fact, both teams are New Jersey teams. They're not New York, but they're called the
Oh,
New
yeah, no,
York
they're both
Jets and
Jersey.
Giants. They're in Jersey, just like the Statue of Liberty. And Ellis Island.
Are you trying to claim those for New Jersey? Because
Yes, I don't care what the court said.
pretty sure there was a whole like thing about.
Yeah, there was a whole court case. But technically speaking, both things are in New Jersey waters. New York just doesn't know how to take an L.
Well, that's because New York is the big brother, and New Jersey is like the.
New York is literally built on trash.
Well, the city maybe, not the state.
Yeah, no, the state's beautiful. The city is built on literal trash, though.
She's
Sorry.
a Jets fan. I don't know if we.
Did you answer the question, or did you just guys
No,
talk?
we've just been talking, waiting for you.
I'm so sorry. I didn't want that to happen. But things happen.
This
Okay.
is the snake and spider.
Yeah. How do you protect Louise?
Is the snake venomous?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Snake's a snake.
It matters for what my next move is gonna be.
Answer for if it isn't, and then answer for if it is.
Okay. Grab the snake. Step on the spider. Because spiders are gross. Bring the snake to a ranger to make sure it's like a native species. And get it
Ryan,
placed
do you
back,
want to go help out?
like where it belongs. Because, you know, you don't want to release non-native species in a new environment because that'll fuck over the native ecosystem. But that spider's gonna be hella dead no matter what.
I got this last one, and then I'm good for it.
Cause fuck spiders. On
Fair.
If it's venomous though, I'm gonna try to find some
If
kind
I'm
of
idiot,
hook
let me know.
and not try to grab it with my bare hands because I don't want to die. But still, same thing. Try to get it to a ranger because, you know, need to make sure it goes where it belongs, not anywhere near Louise.
Let's give it to Louise.
No! I'd give
She's
it
a
to Tessa!
ranger.
She's a ranger.
I would give it to Tessa!
Hey, sweets.
Or Flop.
James, why do you hate me?
Or
Sweets,
you
you're
do.
not very stealthy.
I'm not trying to be.
Or-
I'm standing in plain sight.
Or, hear me out. Assuming it's non-venomous, take the snake, put it in Flop's car when he's not looking.
Also a good option.
Approved.
Also a good option.
That's my sergeant.
I'm a lieutenant.
Although, you know, I would very much enjoy hearing Flop scream at sight of
Flop
Snake
also
or Spider.
keeps torturing the Shift 3 meeting with peeps, so...
How could Flop do this?
I don't know. He's a madman that needs to be stopped.
Respectful. As long as this tier list doesn't get taken to court like his candy one did, I think everything will be okay.
I hate that I missed that case.
I'm blessed every day.
I think I was sleeping.
Okay. The next question is a multiple choice question. I'm going to give you 4 possible answers, and you can choose multiple of those answers. So it's a scenario question. A mechanic is being trained on the website, and it's taking about 10 to 15 minutes. You're training them. They get agitated with you, and they want to talk to you at the end of it in private. They end up kidnapping you, and they tell a mechanic you went for a nap. You come back to the shop afterwards, a little bit later. What steps do you take? Option A is tell the cops. B is tell the manager or CEO. C is antagonize them on Twitter. And D is make up your own answer. And you can pick multiple of those choices.
It'd be a combination of telling the managers and telling the cops. Cause, I don't think you'd want someone unhinged enough that would kidnap someone that's training them to be employed. Maybe they need some mental help. Who knows? But at that point, even still, you know, you still need the cops involved because they're probably getting 5150 on top of the criminal charges that they're probably gonna get. So, you know, it'd be a little bit of, what was it, B and A. But, like, I would tell the managers first because, like, hey, I'm here. So I can tell them right now and not just wait around for the cops to show up to tell them what's going on. Because I love you, Louise, but sometimes the cops can't respond right away.
It's true.
So
I mean, I totally roll around the streets, and if I see cops when I'm off duty, I do say fuck 12.
Hello.
I'm not that mean.
How are you? I'm Liam.
Ew, stinky poo poo cop. That's what I say.
I'm great.
it's okay. Harvey used to call me a criminal all the time, and I used to go, ew, cops. So, you know.
Alright,
I've been forgetting about him, so.
Aki.
Next one. What would you do if you saw a mechanic getting kidnapped in front of you?
What about you guys? What's your name?
I'd call it in.
And what about you?
Because the last time I thought about not calling a kidnapping in, that person ended up getting ocean dumped, so I'll mess around with that. I called in because you don't know if it's just a bank job that they're getting grabbed for. And I think people get a little too complacent about that. And just assume, oh, they're just getting grabbed for a bank job, and then it turns out, oh, no, turns out they got kidnapped, tortured, and ocean dumped. Whoops! My bee! I didn't call that in!
I had it talking to myself.
Well, obviously, I'd wait until they're out of sight for me to do that because I don't want to get shot, so...
Why is there a bunch of half-naked women outside?
I love it. Oh, they all just
Not
at
half,
the same time
not half
said,
naked, it's regularly dressed.
Half naked would be what that one woman was wearing at the courthouse.
Is one of them rizzing up Sebastian? I heard
feel
them
like
go, you're 6'2"? When's your birthday? Sebastian's getting messed up at that. Okay.
I feel like I have to go.
You can go. You can go listen.
I'm going.
You better tell me what they say. Okay. Oh, they're leaving.
They're leaving.
Why do you want to work at Autos?
I'm gonna be honest, I need something that's not EMS to do. And I used to work on cars with my dad. Long time ago, but I used to work on them with him.
Yep.
But, if I want to lead by example and have my medics, you know, take my advice to have something to do when they're not doing EMS, I should probably also find something to do that isn't EMS 24/7. And I like the vibes here. I know almost everyone who works here during the hours that I'm around, so... Bonus, I get to spend time with friends. You know, interact with people that maybe the only time I see them, they are face down on the ground because they just got shot. Be they cops or criminals.
Okay, that kind of rolls into our next question about experience. Do you have any other experience than working on cars with your dad?
It was just like our...
experiencing cars, just like previous work experience altogether.
Yeah, I never like officially worked at a repair shop, but like before I moved here, I used to work on cars with my dad a lot. It's how we bonded. Poor the old bastard. Anyway, we don't got time to dive into that one. But that's the only experience I have with cars. Is just, you know, working on them with my dad. So I know my way around them. Maybe not, you know, to the specifics. It's almost like I was talking all day. To the specifications, you know, of the city, but, you know, I know a thing or two.
Okay. How much duct tape does it take to fix the engine?
And then as soon as they realize, they just switch to you anyway.
Can I be honest? One time I did use a whole roll just to get it to the repair shop, and then I got yelled at. Because I put so much duct tape that it was melted to the fucking engine. But in my defense, the car started and got to the repair shop. It did start.
It did its job, you know. Sounds
It
like
did
the
its
duct tape
job.
helped.
Sure, it melted to the engine block. But the engine block had to be replaced anyway, and it held the pieces in place that needed to be held in place for me to get it to the shop without having to pay for a goddamn tow truck. Because that shit's expensive sometimes.
And I feel like without paychecks, we should be able to pay for a tow truck.
I agree.
This was before we had good paychecks, James.
Oh yeah, okay, that's valid then.
Where can you find the left-handed hammer?
The left-handed hammer? And the left-handed toolbox, duh.
Ryan, why don't you explain how well you answered that one?
Oh, the left-handed hammer.
Yeah.
Well, I thought they wanted me to do a certain thing. So it took me a while to realize that that was not what they wanted me to do.
You found one though.
What did you
I did
try?
find one, yeah.
What did you try and do?
Tried looking for one.
Alternatively, in my left hand.
He found a left-handed helmet. Where was it,
Yeah,
Ryan?
it was stuck to the ceiling using tape.
Blame James on that one.
My
Can't believe
my answer was there's no such thing as left-handed hammer. Hammers are ambidextrous. But I was being a smarty poo-poo pants. Okay. What can you? What do you consider to be your strengths and weaknesses? You can list your strengths first, and then weaknesses after.
I'd say one of my strengths would be my ability to listen. It's probably my biggest one. Weakness is sometimes I let my emotions get the best of me. And I think every single person in this room has been witness to that at a time or two, or more.
Yeah. I called you Kiki the other day. You got real mad, but I understand.
That was
I
not a good
saw
day.
somebody call her Kiki.
No, I think
That was the same day, Emerson. That was the
How could
same
Ryan
day.
Wilson do this?
I did feel bad.
I was not having a good day that day.
Oh,
Fuck, Ryan Wilson.
It's back on 12.
James retweet.
Thanks, guys. I'll retweet it.
Yeah.
Sebastian, Liam will retweet. I'm so glad that my voice goes to the other side of the shelf.
I'm so glad we tested it. Okay. What's your opinion on warm cereal?
No. Warm cereal is just oatmeal. You cannot change my mind on that one. Like, if you like it, you like it. But personally, for me, that is gonna be a no. And at that point, I will just have oatmeal. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, that does not sound good.
They're going away and it sounds. Oh, he messed me.
They're fine. They're fine.
Okay. Do you spread butter all over the toast or like just put it in the middle?
I spread it all over the toast. But I also usually only have toast when I'm having eggs. So it becomes butter and then I put the eggs on top of the butter. Just make a little sandwich out of it with the toast.
God, I love eggs and toast. Hell yeah. Sorry, 1 second. Something important.
What is your favorite jam flavor?
Ooh. I like the classic grape, but I know this isn't jam, but orange marmalade without the skins, because like you can get marmalade with the skins on it, is also a vibe. You just put that on buttered toast. Going back to the toast again, but like, it slaps. But like, I am a basic ass bitch when it comes to jelly. I like grape.
I was about to say, is that basic jam jelly connoisseur?
I've never heard of that before.
What, grape?
Ryan, I don't see the bike.
Oh.
Because at least
now
like,
I do. Now I do.
because like at least for the U.S., grape is like the standard.
Yeah, grape I've heard of. We don't see it often in the UK, so I can't call that basic. I only call strawberry and raspberry basic.
At least by U.S. standards. See, by U.S. standards, grape I think would be the basic bitch answer.
Grape and strawberry is like basic bitch. Raspberry isn't basic bitch for US.
Yeah, raspberry also slaps, but without the seeds. Without the seeds.
Oh yeah, 100%. I don't want to like chew on seeds while I'm eating.
I don't like my food having an unexpected crunch. It's why I only like smooth peanut butter when I'm in the mood for peanut butter. That's a whole nother debate to have.
Whose phone?
Ryan,
and I can't eat strawberry because I'm deathly allergic to strawberry. So
Yeah, I remember one of our fucking trainees tried to kill
That goddamn Kenneth Miles, who has not come back for a shift in quite some time.
If you could be a soup, what flavor would it be?
Soup? Is that like tomato soup? Is that what you
Yeah,
mean?
like yeah.
Ooh.
What Campbell would you be?
Chicken noodle.
10804.
Very classic. I like it. Okay. Do you prefer chocolate spread or peanut butter spread? And by chocolate spread, we don't mean hazelnut Nutella spread. We mean chocolate spread. I'm pretty sure it's a UK thing. Louise can
Gotcha.
indulge more in it.
Yeah, because I was gonna say.
It's like Cadbury's chocolate spread version.
Oh,
of
okay.
Nutella.
Because I was gonna say if it has hazelnut in it, I would have to default to the peanut butter. Again, allergies. But if it's like a choice between peanut butter and chocolate, I'll take chocolate every time.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't like Nutella. I don't like any chocolate spreads with hazelnut in it, or any kind of nut in it, because I just don't like nuts.
Yeah, that's fair.
Surprisingly, I can eat Kinder Buenos.
What is your favorite color and favorite emoji?
Favorite color is green. Favorite emoji. Oh god, that's a hard one. If I had to pick a favorite emoji. See, I'm not an emoji person. I don't use them too often. But why is this one the one that's tripping me up? I was gonna pick an emoji that I really like. Probably the confetti one, because I always forget how to find it, and I use it the most often.
That's actually a really good emoji.
You know which one I'm talking about, right?
It's the one with the cannon, right? The cannon with the confetti that comes out of it.
Yeah, and it's like,
Yeah, I know which one you mean.
I always struggle to find it because the search isn't what you think it would be. I forget what it is. I think it's like ta-da or something usually.
I'm just pulling it up to double check. I like to put it in there.
Is it the
this one?
confetti
Yes.
ball or the party popper?
Yeah.
Yeah, the party popper.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. I don't think yeah, nobody else has that one. It's a good one too.
I have to use it so often for things, and then I just forget what it is.
Okay. How do you feel about banter / SBS among coworkers?
It has a time and place. If you're reading the room and reading the vibes right, it's great. But like, if they're doing it and like you're clearly not in the mood for it and they continue doing it after you tell them to stop, then it becomes not a great thing. I've had to deal with that a lot in EMS, where people fail to realize when they need to rein it in. Or that, hey, bud, you don't have that relationship with that coworker, so you can't do those things. So it has a time and a place to happen, you know?
Yes. Okay. What are your thoughts on Vegemite?
I've never tried it. I have heard horror stories about it, though.
Yep, those horror stories are probably correct. Vegemite's disgusting. And the
Yeah,
right, James.
I haven't had it in the right amount, that's why.
Yeah, I've been told you're only supposed to put, like, literally, like, a dab on a piece of bread.
Yeah, I did that and I got told I did it wrong.
You did it right, you just didn't like it.
Oh, so now you admit that I did it right.
Oh, that's crazy. He's flipping the script.
That
Yes.
is crazy, James.
Yeah.
Shut up,
James,
Brian.
it's been like 7 months of you saying that I did it wrong. Well, I wasn't even 7 months ago. I wonder if there's a picture of it actually.
Okay, you drive a normal car and take a left-handed turn. What tire is getting degraded less?
Repeat that, because I just saw Kiki put in the EMS email how many people are down at this MCI to the point that they have 3 units staged and they still need more.
Okay, we're almost done. If you'll be able to.
I'm not in the space to go deal with an MCI right now.
All right, fair enough. We'll keep you longer then. Can't go. You drive a normal car and take a left-handed turn.
Okay.
What tire is getting degraded less?
Ooh. Take a left hand. I mean, wouldn't they all be getting degraded the same amount? Because it's not like the tires are leaving the pavement. Unless you're taking a sick-ass turn. In which case, you know, whichever tires stay on the ground are getting degraded more. I definitely haven't taken turns that have put my coquette on 2 wheels. Anyway.
Okay, last and final question. If you have personal problems outside of the shop with a coworker, are you willing to put those aside for when you're working with them in autos?
Yeah, unless it's like something like truly heinous, in which case I would then just like avoid working at the same time as them. But I'm gonna be honest, there's really nothing anyone can do to me at this point that would hit that level of I can't even be around you. At least I would hope not. So I'd like to say that, yeah, I can check it at the door and be cordial enough to work.
Okay. That was the last question. I wanted to keep it a $150 with you, Veronica. I know me and you like aren't in, or I guess past. You didn't. How do I word this? You weren't a fan of me.
Yeah, we've had our differences in the past.
And I did bring this up when you requested to be interviewed. But as I said to James, and I say it here, if you're willing to put that aside when you come to work, because I am a senior mechanic and I do training, then like I don't see why you shouldn't get a chance. If you're capable, I'm capable of doing it, and if you're capable of doing that, then I don't see why that should be held against you. You're allowed to have an opinion of a person.
Yeah. And I don't think there's like anything in our past that would make me be like, nah, I can't work with you. Especially recently. The only thing you've done recently that, you know, I think people would think I would hold against you is representing people that nobody else, from my understanding, wanted to represent. So, and at the end of the day, someone has to do that job. And
yeah, at the end of the day, it was a job for me. Yeah. It wasn't because I didn't do it to spite anybody. I did it because they also have rights.
Yeah, and I tend to not hold that against people because I get it. There's only one person. Actually, no, I couldn't even hold it against Siobhan because in that case, there was literally no lawyers willing to represent someone who had attacked me. So Siobhan represented them while she was a sitting judge. So, you know, I'm not...
Well, that's it for the question. So basically the process is going to be, I'm going to take these questions. I've written them all down, like your answers. I'm going to put them in our seniors chat and people are going to, you know, like look them over. We do it based on like all the seniors kind of make a decision on how they're feeling. If they fit the vibe, we want all the seniors to have a voice. It shouldn't take more than 3 days, but this is the process for everybody. So it doesn't mean you didn't do a good job. Everybody gets told this at the end of every interview. Nobody gets hired immediately.
No, I getcha.
There is also the exceptions of if management like the vibe, regardless if we're for all the seniors, we can bypass. For instance, last week when 2 DOC members got interviewed, me and James bypassed what we would usually do, and we went back to our old where we did CEO, 1 general manager, 1 senior. Just to make sure that everyone was on the same page. So there's a possibility that you could get bypassed, who knows. It's just a matter of seeing what happens within the first few hours of the interview going up.
Alrighty.
But yeah, other than that, you're good. Thank you for coming in.
Yep. Now I'm gonna go avoid clocking in.
Go hide.
I'm gonna go hide for at least, what would you say, James? Probably like 15 more minutes?
20, 30 minutes, yeah, around there.
Yeah. And I'm gonna hide in plain sight at the fire station. They won't find me there, James! Oh god, don't tell me it's over that way. Well, we'll see if V gets to be a mechanic. She's gonna go into the back firehouse and change. And then she's gonna go up north. She has not gone to the gravesite today. Because I got home at 3:40. Which, they didn't even end up needing me today at my work site. Because the person I was filling in for, their meeting got canceled. So I just got to kind of just vibe and be an extra set of hands.
Holy shit! That was strange.
¡Come mierda, puto!
It's not a fan of... Hello.
Hi, Veronica. It's Emerson.
Hello.
I just wanted to let you know, on behalf of the autos team, we would like to offer you a position.
Oh, that was fucking fast.
Yeah, you were voted pretty instantaneously by a lot of people to get the job. So.
Oh my god. Okay. Do you guys need anything from me? Because I'm at the firehouse.
Do we need anything from her, Louise?
Because I'm getting changed and then going to take care of something.
Can you just text me your state ID and your bank account ID, and then James will grab your email and we'll send you the autos email.
Yep, I can do that as soon
Alright,
as
perfect.
I get changed here.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep. Alright.
Also for your Blackboard name, do you want it to be Veronica or V?
I'll go with V because then I don't have to write as many letters.
Okay, she says V because then she won't have to write as many letters.
Look, I get frustrated
is-
sometimes with blackboards and stuff, you know?
To be fair, V, it is copy paste. We have like a spreadsheet and you just copy paste. So if you wanted Veronica, it's no effort.
Yeah,
for
but
you.
everybody calls me V. So
Okay, well, yeah, we can do V. All right.
Alrighty. I'll get that sent over to you.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Alrighty. Bye. That was fucking quick. Bank account ID. State ID. So just iron at autos. Alright. Now we go up to Sandy. I don't know where the active is. I don't know where the MCI is. So hopefully that helicopter we heard was where it was. I don't even have my music set up, man. That's how quickly I went from walking in the door to hopping on. The only reason I didn't make my lunch when I walked in the door is because one of our dogs had an accident earlier. And so when we walked in the door, that had to be taken care of, and look, V might be able to deal with all this stuff every day. I cannot deal. I cannot. There is a reason why IRL I never was an EMT. I considered it, because where I'm from, you can be volunteer EMS, where you basically, you do what, you do the basic first aid, and then if you're a paramedic hired to a hospital, you do the more advanced life-saving. Cases. So Monday. To stand. Like, here's the thing. The way Veronica sees it, she does feel bad that Manny got screwed over, but she also knows, there's multiple sides to every story, and the truth is in the middle. So she knows it's very likely that it went down like Emerson said, where she said, that's not a good idea, and he might have just taken that as, okay. But then she factors in what Dahlia said about Manny's only been around for a couple months. And doesn't necessarily know everything he should know when it comes to, being in a criminal case. So her emotions are all over the place. She feels bad that Emerson heard what she said. Because, Veronica doesn't like Emerson, but she doesn't, hate her. She gets angry at times because she remembers the things that Emerson's done. She remembers and still hasn't necessarily forgiven the fact that Emerson was part of why Harvey was attacked with metamorphine all those months ago. But the thing with Veronica is she has a temper. And after that court case, her temper is flaring. Not necessarily at anyone in particular, but when Veronica's anger gets going, her mouth is going to start running. And I'm surprised she hasn't gotten shot over some things that she's said in the past. I'm not gonna lie. Because she will run her mouth. Last night after stream, we were all med stacking, and everyone was hanging out at Maldini's after I think there was a call there or something. Anyway, we were at Maldini's. Or no, we were getting food. And Veronica in front of Fauna Flowers is talking about some stuff, you know, mentions, oh yeah, I'm Harvey's wife. And just starts saying a lot of things that she probably shouldn't say in front of Fauna. Giving Fauna so much tea. And all the while, I'm just sitting there cackling to myself because I'm like, please, have this tea. Because one day it might be useful information for somebody to have. I love when I have the opportunity to do that and for it to not be something necessarily forced, because it was all things like that were reasonable for Veronica to be talking about. So it wasn't like, you know, here's all this lore out of nowhere or all this stuff out of nowhere. Ooh, that's not good. I can't change my nickname. Alright, we'll worry about that in a bit. I think Sonya was here. Well, another W for you, Harvey. I realized something. Even in death, you're not far away from the prison that was your second home. You can hear the lockdown sirens from here. I wonder what triggered that MCI, too. Impact statement. We're at 50. We're almost at 1,600 words on the impact statement. And I'm gonna keep that to myself until Monday. But I'm probably gonna do more work on it after stream. Because the basic setup for it, I'll read the opening paragraph of her impact statement, just so you guys can get the kind of structure of it. Your honors, members of the PD, my fellow medics, family, friends, and everyone else in this room. My name is Veronica Westfield Holden. I am the Deputy Chief of EMS. More importantly, I am the wife of Sergeant Harvey Holden. Today, I stand before you to talk about Harvey and the day I lost him at the hands of Leo Escobar and his friends. I apologize in advance for any pausing I might do. Some days, I still struggle to talk about Harvey, and this is the first time I'm going to be talking about that day. And then she goes into talking about their relationship and kind of laying out a timeline of their relationship before going into talking about her relationship with Leo and Mama. Mostly about Leo. And then she goes into talking about the day that Harvey died. The part that's going to destroy her when she's talking is probably going to be talking about when she got on scene. And the moment she realized that he was probably gone. And then some emotional terrorism scattered throughout about how, you know, she feels so totally broken. Feels like oh, okay. I've got a water bottle right here. but she'll go into that. And I'm fully anticipating that it's gonna turn into a Veronica cry fest. Alright. I'm gonna head back to the firehouse and wait for this goddamn MCI to be over. Bloom was around, so I'm wondering if he was antagonizing again. We should just start calling it a 10 Bloom. Love you! So, is the Bolingbrook lockdown going on at the same time as the MCI? Or is Bolingbrook the MCI? We'll get the tea in a little bit. We'll get the tea in a little bit. Yay. We have added another job. We are now a mechanic. The fact that, like, we hadn't even left autos for like 2 minutes before we're getting the call. Like, Veronica hadn't even changed her clothes yet.
Get that!
Hi. What is...
Okay, so it is random. I can't just, like, try to get one bell ring. That's what I was trying to figure out. That's why I keep ringing the bell so much, is I thought maybe I could just consistently get it to just drink once. Damn. But yeah, here's what I wanted to say earlier. The one answer she gave during the autos interview about the, you see someone getting kidnapped. The reason my V will almost always call now, or call it in when someone gets kidnapped, is because Charlotte actually had to be like, you should call that in. one time when Veronica was with Harvey and Harvey got grabbed by Mayhem, and she just assumed that it was going to be for a bank job, and it turns out, not that Veronica knows this in character, but Mayhem did it because they were being shown something and needed somebody or something like that. Veronica doesn't know that in character, but like she knows that Harvey was dosed with something. She doesn't know what. Back when that happened, and she had just assumed he was grabbed for a bank and wasn't gonna call it in, but she ended up calling it in, went and clocked on, and it was a 78 situation. Unfortunately, they didn't find Harvey before he was ocean dumped, but this is why I have a lot of respect for Mayhem, right? When they ocean dumped Harvey, while yes, they did pocket wipe him, they did it with the intent of giving him his stuff back so he wouldn't lose it because they had to ocean dump him. And I don't think that was something that, like, they were told, oh, you know, when you ocean dump him, make sure you do this. I think it's just Mayhem didn't want to be assholes and be the reason why he lost a bunch of sentimental stuff that was on him. And he had notes out of Veronica's van on him because Veronica, at the time he was taken, was clearing out her van, I think to move it over to Logan's house before Logan bought it. When she was still when Veronica was still the owner. Do they still need additionals for the MCI?
No, that cleared out.
Alright. Where was it? What was it?
It was down at the, well, the triage was down at the tow lot, but according to them, there was like 2 active chases.
Do we know what group it was?
I want to say BSK and looked like possibly Mandem.
BSK? At this hour?
Oh, well, there was a lot of red cars.
Holy shit.
So I can't assume.
I would assume red but at this hour?
Yeah.
Isn't BSK usually active in the EU hours? Like early EU? Like I feel like I don't usually see them around in this storm unless like OTT is around fucking around with stuff.
He is around. I've seen him trot out and stuff.
Damn. Also, I got the job. They called me within like 2 minutes of me leaving. Because apparently they put they put the thing in and it was like almost instantaneous.
Wow.
An overwhelming amount of the seniors being like, hire her. I do feel kind of bad because Emerson walked in while I was talking about the court case and talking about what I had heard from the defendant.
Yeah.
But that was a rough case all the way around. It was a rough fucking case.
Yeah, when I got like hired, I think it was like a couple days after is when I found out, and I literally got a call from James saying like, "Hey, you're going to be hired," and I was like, "Hell yeah!" So I'm glad it's awesome because it shows that they actually definitely 100% wanted you, and they wanted to make sure to get you there as soon as possible.
Yep, now I just gotta wait because I need to put my name in the email unless they do that for me. Because currently I cannot. So I don't know if James is gonna change it for me in the email. But I'm in no rush. For now, I'm gonna go clock back on.
Bet.
deposit my garbage for the day. Happy is gonna be so pissed when he gets on duty. Ah, there we go. All is right in the world. It's not litter. I put it in a receptacle. Is Charlotte okay? We get day 2 of Go ZV. Then we need our stethoscope. Just assume that she probably drank earlier before leaving the house. By the way. Only reason I'm having her eat is because I hate when food goes to waste in the fridge. I'll let it go to waste in my pockets, but I don't like food going to waste when it's sitting in the fridge. Who do we got? We've got Logan, and we've got Will, we've got Delaney, Veronica, and Kiki.
What is the up? Yeah.
Yeah, what is the up?
The up is the sky.
That is the good.
What, are you trying to be hip?
Maybe in the goofball?
Yeah.
Wait, is this originating from the boost? Because before Charlotte ran out, she yelled at me about an A+ boost.
I was working at Autos and then we were done with the massive scene, so
Yeah,
I
saw.
I'm like, you know what, I might as well just go.
But autos.
Autos is not going anywhere. I'm pretty much well above the repairs for this week, and the only thing I have left to do besides getting the
dispatch. 3-1 will be 10-7. 2 mics get food.
That's what Emerson told me.
Oh, there was a helicopter in the prison.
That's the last 2 things you need to do. And show the
Okay, so
paperwork and that.
Pond went down, Aurora went down, Cricket went down, Bruce went down, Charlotte went down.
Just with the fucking pizzas.
It's a really good thing Veronica wasn't on duty. Jess went down, Dakota went down, Juno went down, Steph went down, Riley went down, Spirits went down. Maple, Breeze, Anita, Minerva.
16-10-8.
Holy shit. I'm assuming that stemmed from the boost that Charlotte had mentioned.
Yo, Deontay, come back up here.
Oh, I didn't realize they were putting something on for Googie.
Question.
Yeah?
Did either of you know Kim T?
Kim T?
No?
Not
Wait, yeah,
not
I
really.
do.
Kim T.
Wait, why do you say that in the past tense? V?
Well...
What the fuck happened?
Unfortunately, last night, it seems as though Kim was drunk driving, crashed out, and succumbed to their injuries. I'm telling you this because it was posted on Twitter by the doctor last night, and also everyone standing here is EMS. So.
Fucking asshole!
But you mentioned Googie, and that just reminded me Kim T seemed very, not believing of the fact that Googie was dead last night. And I apologize for being the one to deliver this news. I am not the best person at delivering this kind of news either.
Copy, Megan service in 2152. Welcome back.
Gemma's also 10A. She's just been a phone girl.
How you doing, Joanna?
Copy, the marking 10A at 2155. Marking Gemma as a phone girl TM at 2155.
I'm Gemma.
Do you just want some space?
Do we still have the active at the
Okay.
I did not realize.
That's code 4. Not enough units
that
to
she
pursue. We're
knew
putting a warrant
Kim.
out for one of the Fulker.
Who was Kim?
From was it Bank?
If I'm gonna keep it 100, Tanner, a very troubled individual.
Oh, okay.
Just after Wyland's death, Kiki responded to a call, and I forget how I ended up there, because I don't think I was riding with her. But they were just saying all kinds of shit, like, just let me die, and all that on that scene months ago, which did wonders for Kiki's mental health, as you can imagine.
Right.
And I don't know, every encounter I've ever had with them has left a sour taste in my mouth. Mostly because I'm pretty sure they're a big part of the reason why Dion ended up with felony obstruction, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. I just feel bad for delivering the news like that. I am not the person to deliver that kind of news when you actually knew the person. You should be around tomorrow. Gonna be doing this stuff for a while. Right. Also, somehow only just saw this. I'm probably getting onboarded at Otto's tomorrow.
Hey.
I was gonna go the
Congrats.
restaurant route, but then Ellie last night was like, "Hey, does anyone want to work at Otto's?" And I went, "Sure." And here we are. I had my interview earlier. And from my understanding, it was a near instantaneous yes.
You might catch me there at some point tomorrow, depending on if they have any senior mechanics around.
Yeah.
Um,
How long do we have to work with senior mechanics?
well, I think it's, don't quote me on this, but I believe you have to work your way to mechanic. Once you're like mechanic, then you are basically considered, I won't, pretty much like EMT, kind of like non-solo trainee EMT, kind of in that area. Senior mechanics. Oh no, senior mechanics are like considered like FTOs. Lower command, kind of.
It's like G-Ride occupied a lot of times. They said they want to boom our shit, so can we get 77s? Or die?
En route.
Gotcha.
What's the 20 again?
House Street and Vespucci Boulevard.
Hello, Miss Aurora. Did you have a nice nap in the kennel?
Can I pet the puppy?
Yes.
Hey.
$23.
It's Nancy Drew in this suite, so.
Is she driving?
Yeah.
Can't get the soul out of her.
Who's in that vehicle? Plastic. Who's in the vehicle?
I can't tell. I don't know the other people. I just know Nancy.
Alright. So you want to know who's in the vehicle? Okay, I don't need to know who's in that car anymore.
Oh. I have a new blanket. It's a little throw blanket. And what's so special about it, is it is the last blanket that my grandmother was working on before she passed away. One of her friends took it and finished it. It's a little throw blanket. It's not like one that you would just, it's just a nice little throw blanket, and it's making me happy.
Alright.
Literally the last project she was working on, before she went into the hospital for the last time. Sorry to just dump that on you, Joanna.
That's 55. No, it's fine. 76, but it's 31
But,
Alpha.
it's better to learn it
people running around
now
this traffic stop?
than
Who are
to
these
be 3 months from now learning about it
Lottie,
because nobody
bug
told you.
lady, and then I'm Gemma. I was just showing her my bug outfit.
Get the fuck back in uniform.
Sir, yes, sir.
321's back from a bit of a headache. Do you need 77 still?
Negative.
Could use 77s and the 31 Alpha that just turned 57 on Normandy.
Hey, Verm. Three, two, 1, 76 to that, 57.
There's a Fudo going on Milton Road. It might be Vladimir's Fudo. It is. He's a known house robber. Have him stop Milton Road southbound. He's talking on radio. I don't know if we have enough to stop him from the burglary, but he was speeding. The rest of the units do go to the 57.
Sweet, Nancy texted Lovesick and said she's
She said
bored.
it's a 10 board.
No, don't give it to her. Just break off.
She already got the ticket, it's over now.
Just pull her over on the next border when she inevitably goes over 35.
I ain't doing all that. 640 clear traffic citation issue today.
Oh, hey, look, I see a guy.
That looked like an illegal overtake right there, Steph.
Hey, it's not plastic.
Hey, there's someone standing outside of the building where this 57's at. What a surprise.
Help him. Go to 9, Hunter.
It's Lennon! And she has the Winky tonight. Oh, don't.
Oh, I got him, V. He's dead. Dispatch 390, 10
Okay.
Trooper 922 kept same traffic.
You're doing great.
There we go.
in traffic.
He wasn't. Never mind.
You got
That
hit
should-
by a car. Are you okay?
That should be an inside thought. Yeah, I'm
Didn't
good.
hear what you said, so you're good.
Oh, no, I almost said something, then realized that should be an inside thought.
Can I park this in the garage? Because if I park it,
Yes.
somebody's
Yeah.
gonna swipe it.
Why? Why did this door open? I wasn't looking at this door.
Woman, I tell you right now, I've opened all three. Okay.
2337, welcome back.
When I tell you, the start of my autos interview was so fucking awkward because as I was walking in, I didn't realize Emerson walked in behind me. I was
Yikes.
talking about how bad that case went.
She fucked her client.
And I was like,
Not
well,
literally, fucked him over.
I was like, well, from what I heard, he was told, no, you can't do that, or no. And Emerson was like, that's not what I said. I said it wouldn't be a good idea.
I take anything
felt
she says with
so
a grain of
fucking-
salt, honestly.
I
100%.
felt kind of bad for her because she sounded on the verge of tears. I think Grayson might have torn her a new one. Not
I mean,
gonna lie.
she doesn't usually suffer the consequences of her actions, so
Nope.
I'm not surprised that she sounded like she was about
And
to cry.
I mayhaps sent. Well, I didn't send JB a text today. I sent him one yesterday about how angry I was about her closing statement. About his girlfriend victim blamed my husband for being murdered.
Yeah.
In her closing statement. And then for Emerson to be one of the ones conducting my interview at Otto's was awkward. But I can put it aside at the door.
Yeah.
Because like that was what the last question was in my interview of like, would you be able to put that aside? I'm like, I mean, unless they did something particularly heinous, yes. And by particularly heinous, I mean, you know, unless it was Leo Escobar or Mama, then yes.
Cover the marking location.
I doubt Leo's getting the death penalty. But I hope at the very least I can convince Grayson when I start crying on the stand that this man should be put away for life.
Your dad wasn't feeling well yesterday, so I had to stay home to take care of him. But I will be there Monday.
Okay.
I've already written my impact statement.
Mine is 1,500 words and going.
I will speak if you want me to speak. Also, I'm sounding like that it's very good that I wasn't there yesterday because I would have throttled Emerson for saying so.
Yeah, I think one of the arguments was he didn't have his hands up, so how could he have been kidnapped?
7671's popping off at the firehouse by the EMS. I don't want them getting hurt. I'm gonna go there and make sure they're okay.
Oh, is there a boost happening?
I'm so glad I parked this
I don't know if there's a boost happening. There's just shots fired.
Well, that's usually what it is. There's also a bunch of
922
locals running that I
We're not
noticed.
taking that risk, Iggy. We're not taking that risk.
324 is en route. The 71 came from a motorcycle.
I see the bike. I don't want to chase it.
I only heard one shot.
Motor's en route.
How much you want to bet the bike they see is Joanna? Oh, nope. Nope. Never mind. They got it.
Oh.
They got it.
And I've got an eye on the bike.
Let's lean over. We
We
got it.
boy.
Lee's our boy. He won't hurt us.
What was that?
Lee's our boy. He won't hurt us ever.
Oh, I know he won't hurt us.
He does not have a warrant at this time.
I think he'd rather die than hurt us.
23.
Motor, take it away, please.
Active 80 with
Is
the
that
motor.
Gemma?
Oh, never mind. Sorry, stopped in the middle of the road.
Why are they just stopped? What is... What are they...
From that motorcycle. Sweet, do you want to take lead on this since you were... We'll just stay
Okie
mobile.
dokie.
Huh?
Motor will stay mobile just in case.
The driver was on the radio just then.
He actually pulled over?
What the fuck? I'm so confused. Why are they pulled over?
I mean...
No, I mean,
sometimes
like,
the traffic ticket is not worth it, you know?
We should go inside.
We probably should.
Yeah.
Get my ambulance.
We should...
Dispatch 1038 eastbound.
We'll watch from the, garage.
Cover that marking traffic.
Should probably get your doggo inside as well.
We currently have 4 units on scene.
Okay, if he takes off and takes a left, you take primary. If he takes a right, I'll get speed and take primary.
Ready for pursuit.
Correct me if I'm wrong, kid. That's an A+, right?
Yeah, A+.
Also, if we get truly desperate for food, I can open the fridge at Bahama Mama's and just buy sushi.
Oh, you can do that today.
I can today. I checked. I bought like 20 of them.
Oh, Lee is getting off the bike? I'm so confused right now.
I'm proud of him.
They're
Driver's
being...
off the bike and GSR tested.
They're being extremely compliant.
What's the ID of the driver?
Maybe it means they didn't actually do anything.
Yeah, I mean,
I believe that's
Maybe
Leo
they're
Nova.
lookouts.
if none of them
Don't
shut
wear a
up,
mask. I
they
can
have
confirm it's him.
nothing
Okay,
to worry
no
about. Really.
coroner's profile doesn't have a
Yeah.
driver's license, so.
Oh,
So he doesn't have a driver's
he
license?
doesn't have a driver's license.
Like on him or like?
I think on his profile it's indicated he doesn't have a driver's license.
Oh, he's flipping them off.
And there we go.
Passenger's probably 100% GSR positive. Passenger's gonna be Gemini.
Well,
932 active 80.
That was
southbound El
entertaining.
Rancho motorcycle. It's a Hakachu occupied 2 times. Right, westbound Labor Place.
Passengers on radio.
I'm just impressed that they actually like
Westbound
stopped
Labor
for a
Place.
bit.
Yeah.
You've got 3 on that dispatch. Can you get a channel?
You and I are gonna grab casings from the shots
Maybe
fired,
they
right?
thought, you know, if they
Sorry.
cooperate, they won't
Go.
inspect if
Left
Gemma
north.
has gun residue on her.
Sorry,
hands.
left south.
Channel 3 when you're available, Channel 3.
Sometimes compliance is the better play.
But then that begs the question of
I got
where's
him
the boost
on,
vehicle?
Disregard the logo.
What if
They might not have gotten it.
Nothing, no
Oh,
Rancho.
because PD was so quick in their response.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because there was only one. I only heard one gunshot.
Code 6 South Poplar.
I had a couple,
close it?
but they responded
The
pretty
motorcycle, Honda two.
fast.
24 code 6.
They also said there was only
they might have
71s
just
and no
tucked
boost
somewhere.
call, so
Oh.
they might not have actually started the actual,
boost.
cut.
Plus, there's only 2 of them, so where's the other people that are usually involved?
There was a Lambo as well.
There was a what?
There was a Lambo as well.
What color?
Black with
Oh.
orange neons.
Wonder whose that is.
Black with orange neons.
Because usually...
Teacher's usually blue.
Yeah. Well, we can go outside now.
Yeah, no, it was there until cops started pulling up, and then it drove away. It went behind the fire station as well, so it is involved.
The cops probably didn't see it.
Probably not.
I'm not sure that it was you.
I feel like I also heard a bike.
Dispatch 355 requesting 277 channel 9.
Then it will be east. Let's check east.
Well, I didn't go for a food job, Kiki.
You went for a mechanic job.
I went for a mechanic job.
Jerry, you wanna
And I got
see
hired.
if they heard the shot somewhere. They
Well,
heard
good shit.
They're in this garage.
Alright, someone take me on a call with them. I got a thing for review. My brain is still a little burr, so that's
Yeah?
why I'm going free agent status again.
Apparently, the title of the report for the last MCI was Red Cargo Burr.
Was it BSK?
I mean, they were all wearing red, so maybe.
At this hour?
I mean, OTT was around today.
Yeah. Alright, I got to do some stuff on my phone. Alright.
Bye.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab
go
more
get the
food
Dr.
and
Bunny mobile
run to
quick.
the restroom.
Okay.
But shit, until the
Hello.
Ah, there you are. I put you inside because there was a boot. No, I actually don't know.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. There was a situation out here, so we all went in. So I just put you in the rec room to be safe.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course.
If it wasn't for Joanna, I think she said something about liquid light.
Okay.
BB on all that?
Hey, firm.
Alright, let's call it UTL. Go back to 10-8.
Hello. Thanks for coming to help, by the way. That
Yeah, no problem.
apparently needed it.
I told, like I said, I told Laney that if they need me at any
Okay.
point, I'm just a call or text away.
Yeah. I'm glad we had the other ambo too, especially because I had to leave to bring the criticals.
warrant for the that bike.
I got
Leah
everything
show
set
a
for David and
I know who
Enid's
he is. I put him
promotion
away from
tonight.
AT a while back.
Hey, firm, hey, firm.
You're kind of quiet. Come over to the radio. What's up?
Dispatch 324
Oh,
tonight.
sorry, I was kind of whispering to the dog. I got everything set for David and Enid's promotion tonight.
Wonderful. Okay. What time is that at?
It's gonna be after Tsunami, so like right into AU.
Bet. Okay. What are you doing?
Scavenger hunt.
Aw, that's cute.
There's gonna be 2 teams. David is one team, Enid is the other. They have to get the 5 items, and then they have to meet at Maze Bank Tower. And basically, when we're on there, we'll make it seem like only one of them is getting the promotion, and they have
Oh
to.
my gosh.
They have to decide between both of them who is the one that's getting promoted. And then once they decide, we'll say, well, jokes
Hi,
on you.
Irish.
You both are getting promoted.
Hello, hello.
What's up?
I come with a request. I'm wondering if anyone can fulfill it.
Depends on what the request is.
I don't have a license, and I'm finding it very hard to get around the city without getting arrested and sent to jail.
Okay.
And all the walking is making my knees very sore. And they're kind of cramping up a little bit, so I was wondering if I could get a doctor's note to have this thing classified as a mobility device.
Oh, that's not something that EMS can do. You'd have to have a doctor do that.
I was afraid you were going to say that. I went to the hospital and there's no doctors there.
Hi, Ryan. Are you busy?
Oh, he's going to hate me.
No, not surgery. I have someone here who's looking to get a doctor's note for something. Not quite drugs. He's trying to get a loophole on the cops.
Yeah.
It's Irish McIrish. Alright, I'll let him know. Bye. Alright, he'll meet you at the hospital.
Nice, nice. All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Any of you guys hungry or anything?
We're good. We're set on food, but thank you.
All right, okay, okay. I appreciate the help.
Yeah, no worries.
10-9-20.
Off, now let's freeway. Taken off. That's maybe A plus black and color. Individual with blue hair. Northbound Alice Freeway, passing water treatment. Full fast forward.
210. Scrubber channel.
That's enough. No more. Can I get your channel, please? Which channel?
Are you asking for a channel? Channel 1, channel 1, good.
Channel 1.
Do we not have a card anymore?
No, we do.
I mean, that's me. Okay, I can fly up there.
Okay. is. Okay.
Yeah, I think we all had to do that after the MCI.
Are they right outside of
Radio check.
the barber shop? 10-2.
Alpha 83 transitioning to Starlight Dragon 76, Lido 911.
I unfortunately did not realize Joanna was friends with Kim.
Ah. I don't think any of us did. It also doesn't help that Kim's death was minutes before Storm, so we didn't really have time to process it.
Yeah, I think there was a singular twat put out by Dr. O'Donnell.
I think so. I didn't know. I'm guessing that she's taking it about as well as we would expect her to.
Okay, so I went to the Liquid Library and they said she got like just a bunch of like the strongest shit they had and then left. And now she's not answering my calls or anything.
Joanna?
Yeah, I'm assuming so. You went to go look for her.
The guys there said that she said she was fine, but she didn't sound fine.
If I had realized that she knew Kim, I would have been a bit more gentle in my delivery.
Well, I don't think that's it. I think it would have affected her that way, no matter how you said it. You know what I mean?
Where would she go?
I do not know that much about her, so I'm not sure. I drove all around Mirror Park looking, just to see if she was, you know, drunkenly walking around, as I've done before.
Do you have any ideas, Logan, where she'd go?
There's a lot of places she could go. The most likely is actually that she's gonna stumble into a person and then be with that person for a while. That's what she's done the last 2 times she's done this, I think. I think last time she was doing toe jobs with someone because they weren't willing to let her just walk around drunk alone.
Oh, well, that's actually good.
Yeah, but specific places, I don't know. She tends to
1094,
wander.
North Van Elgin.
Great.
Lots of S plus vehicles. Holy shit!
Lots of fast cars, guys. We're heading westbound Olympic Freeway. Holding right, going northbound La Puerta. Lots of fast cars.
Hello, is Joanna missing?
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. She.
Not yet, but I got
Someone
an
died
L
last
face
night
license
that
plate and
she
anything
knew.
license plate. I got speeds 113.
Didn't know she knew.
I got a Nathan Pierce.
She went to
we're
Liquid
coming
Library,
towards
bought all of
Palomino.
their
We're heading
strongest
right northbound
drinks,
Palomino.
and wandered off.
That's
Alright,
not good.
target, white GTR, westbound Dorset.
We're doing left, southbound, standby, Heritage Way, correction, westbound. Heading into the movie set.
Listen, when I get drunk to be sad, I just find somewhere quiet to sit, and I sit in that one place, and I just sit quietly.
Temporarily
And just be very drunk.
I don't drink.
I try not to. I shouldn't, but you know, I relapse every now and then.
You know, there's one place V hasn't gone recently to drink that she totally should have a fucking meltdown when she does.
What a name.
What?
Tommy Taint.
Okay.
That's their name.
What a name.
Could be worse. Could be
worse.
Richard.
Richard Taint?
Oh my god.
True.
I hate that.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh
say
my
it,
god.
Say it. You gotta say it now.
What's short for Richard?
Oh,
Dick. Oh, Dahlia called me earlier.
Okay, 968's got eyes on the race again. Sorry, we're heading left southbound Power Street. We 50'd. Continuing past autos. The trooper station, we're again targeting a white GTR. License comes back to an Allen West. Last digits are Oscar 01, right westbound, Capitol Boulevard. In Berlin VCB. We took a right northbound, Little Bighorn. VCB again, they're going to go to, Olympic Freeway, we got eyes again. Westbound Crusades. We
We are
hit someone
just
too, so
vibing.
VCB.
There is not a lot going on after that MCI that we skipped because we were at our interview.
VCB, last seen westbound Innocence. We'll try to find him again.
I'll be right back. I need to give someone a ride.
Okay. Probably Dahlia if I had to guess.
There's also a bike 1094 currently going east on the Beach Boulevard.
Alright, I know it's been a short one, but it's been 2 days of short ones. And it is, well, actually, you know, yesterday we went for 6 hours. Today we're at almost 4.
They're making claps.
Customer, we are
I might do an extra stream,
it's gonna be a wine color GTR
either tomorrow or Sunday, because I'm not going to be streaming on Thursday, because Thursday I'm going to be cooking all day with my mom,
main target
probably.
is the white and color GTR, that is the one that came up on the CAD card.
So,
Waiting for it on Spanish
we are
controller.
going to call it here. I know it's been a short one, and it was mostly just,
Okay, we got eyes on the white GTR heading eastbound Spanish Avenue.
I mean, it was mostly just the court case, but I'm having massive, like, I call it ADHD brain, where my brain is just going burr, and I realized after I ran to the restroom that, like, my brain is just potato. So, you know who we're gonna raid? Who we haven't raided in a bit? Who it looks like he just started stream? We're gonna raid ads now. But I am probably gonna do an extra stream. If it's not tomorrow or this Sunday, then it'll be the following Saturday or Sunday. Just because I'm not streaming on Thursday. It's a holiday, and it is a holiday that my family makes a lot of food for, and I think we're hosting at our house this year instead of my brother hosting at his place. So I'm gonna be busy with family. So I will be back. It might be tomorrow, it might be Sunday, but I'll definitely be back on Monday. Because as you know, we stream here Monday through Friday. That's our schedule at the moment. So if you hung out today, if you followed, I appreciate it. Monday is gonna be another long day because it's a sentencing hearing. But until then, go say hi to AdSnow. Go hang out. I'll still be around on server. I'm just having potato brain tonight because I worked today and my brain go burr. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And I will see you guys